What's wrong? What's wrong with you? La 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 la! La 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 la! Elmo's wall! What the?
I'm going to break this thing. I'm just going to hit it with a hammer and be done with it. Wait, why would I hit my computer with the hammer? I wish I could hit the software. Oh, here we go. It's one of those days. Good Lord. I'd kill for like enough free time to actually make a real intro for this stupid live show. I'd kill for it. I'd kill for an editor that could do the job competently. You know, this is like the funny thing about doing content creation when you're at my level, in the sense of where it's like people know who you are, but you don't exactly make that much money and you don't have that much clout, because I'm like one of the few dudes who doesn't have an army of third worlders working for him, bro. You have no idea. What is this? Hey, Vay. Oh, get out of my face. You gonna message me right now, dude? I am trying so hard not to crash out and I just got started. But anyway, I found out a lot of content creators, bro. They have like a team of third worlders. Clavicular has like 1,000 Indians clipping his channel. That's why you can't get away from this motherfucker. You get on Twitter and you see him doing some lame and gay shit, and it's just over and over and over and over and over again. Everybody's like, oh my God, look at Clavicular. Look at him. And I'm like, yeah, I see a massive fruit. Like, am I supposed to feel empowered by this? How about I stab you in the neck and end your lineage? Okay, that was too raw. That was too much of me talking like I'm not online. I am very sorry, YouTube community guidelines. Do not beat me worse than you already do, you godless heathens, you Satan worshiping, child eating. I meant to say that I'm so happy to see a trans woman is getting to direct films, because that's what I needed in my day to help me go on. What the hell was I looking at that I saw was so retarded that I can't actually talk about? Because, like, you see the GTA clips, dude. I want to play them for you, but I can't. I so desperately want to play this shit for you. It's all over Twitter. It is just kind of like, this is it. This is it. Like the GTA 6 clips of the gameplay, it just looks like an expansion pack of GTA 5, bro. You telling me it took 15 years for this or something, man? But I got to give it to him. At least it's coming out. I mean, we still don't have Elder Scrolls anytime soon. Let me close this shit down before I pull it up by mistake. And then YouTube will delete your channel. If you play GTA stuff, Rockstar can have your channel deleted. Like, it's nuts, bro. YouTube will do anything for any company, but they won't do shit for content creators. They would rather watch you die in the streets like a dog than do something for you. Oh my God. Okay. Perfect example of like Clipper bullshit. Here we go. This right here. Let me pull up the thing. Yeah. Kai Cenat breaks character, gets into fight with Rakai on live stream. They were getting active and security came to hold them back. Kai got pressed that Rakai would ask his school friends for content ideas and not listen to him, the biggest streamer, for advice. My God. Like, yeah, let's see this real fight. Not a single punch thrown.
I'm tired of you, nigga. I'm dead ass tired of you, Rakai. I'm tired of you, know that? I'm tired of you, nigga. You be wild in here, nigga. You don't pay your bills in here, nigga.
Bro. I'm probably going to be like demonetized because they drop the N-word every 5 seconds. It is not even a punch being thrown.
Nah, fuck that. I'm putting you in full Nelson. I don't give a fuck, I'm gonna kill him, nigga.
Look, here we go. Is other motherfucker filming everything here. It's like pornography. It's like pornography for retarded people. When did like content creation become more scripted than an episode of Frasier? Like, it's nuts. It's really nuts how like corporate this all is. And somehow people are watching it. But then again, I was reading that the average adult's reading level is at a 5th grade level. Crazy, don't you know? Absolutely nuts. That's if they can read it at all. So I shouldn't really be surprised by this. At some point, people are going to just use AI to just think for them in every facet of life. And that's going to start making you pay for an AI subscription. Do you have trouble thinking? It'll be like Idiocracy, actually. Like that movie was a premonition. Damn. Oh my God. What's this? Here's another juicy one. GTA 6 leaker says there'll be currency in the game. There is a currency in GTA 6 that could be traded for real money, like Roblox. More details soon. Bro, Rockstar is going full super villain. It's like GTA 6 is going to be an amalgamation of everything that is wrong with the gaming industry in one game. It's just going to be all of that into one ball of trash, bro. And people are still going to buy it. It's going to make billions of dollars. It's going to usher in the new era of gaming. And then I think the gaming industry will crash like in a few years. What does this button do? What? Are you for real? Dude, my Stream Deck. I pressed the Stream Deck camera button. What's this at the bottom? Bro, oh my God, nothing works here, dog. Let me hire some Indians. Anybody got any third worlders for me? Metastopheles for 100. Actually got a notification for your stream. I'm busy, but here's hoping you actually made it out. That was just a title idea. I got nothing. Catch you on the flip side. Keep on rocking in the free world. Thank you. That's a big juicy tip. We got to get something for the tip. Unfortunately, I'm so tired, dude. I haven't slept. I've been editing feminist videos.
Let's hit the goals right now. And let's get a big, fat, juicy tip. Let's get some goals hit. Let's hit the goal right now by the end of this podcast.
A nice juicy tip.
A nice juicy tip. Send it right now through the PayPal link. A nice juicy tip. Send me a juicy tip. Let's hit the goal. Right?
I miss when DSP streamed and it wasn't about cards, because at least he sang shitty songs and he begged for money. Now he just begs for money to pull out cards. It's my favorite bigot. Thank you, L.O. Migon. Oh, I get it. It's like a Warhammer reference. For the 10, by the way, I'm not a bigot. I'm a soothsayer. I'm a culture critic. The one thing I've noticed is Anita Sarkeesian did the same thing I did, but with way less effort. Way less effort. And the industry loved that bitch for like 10 years straight. I come out of the pocket, do something similar, but I'm a dude, and I put my soul into it, and I'm just labeled a problem. I hate this country. I'm going to Thailand. I'll be appreciated. Kid Mocha Bear for the 2. I just saw your live. Thank you for making my day. Dude, this stream's not going to be any good, bro. I have not slept. I haven't slept, dude. I'll play a clip of what I was working on because I don't care. Let me show you. Let me show you something. Strong opinions of 5. Looking forward to your Friday Night Tights episode 420 appearance. It's going to be bad. You see the energy I got now? That's what I'll have tomorrow. Like, FNT always books me the week that I'm like dying. It's never when I'm wide awake and I'm bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. I'm like, I'm ready to go now. They're like, no, we need you in 2 weeks. I'm like, no, now. 2 weeks from now, I don't know what I'll be doing. Let's see. I'll like play some of this thing I've been working on. Is like probably a 30-40 minute video just about fucking feminism. So boring. I hate it. Oh my God. Now it's got to do this thing where it has to like go through all my files and be gay. Really? You piece of trash. StreamYards. I don't even know what the hell I called the video. Wait, here we go. I think I remember. Like the clip. Sometimes I do little clips just in case my thing dies. DSP will always be a part of us all. That's true. DSP has touched us all, but not the way he wants.
Remember, this is all just satire.
Someone write me off for events of the on at a barbecue and tosses down. Hey, let's skip like the explanation of like the Iliad and shit. Ironically, the Odyssey was then to be modernized due to the vindictive nature of a feminist and the Me Too movement push going on at the time. The Iliad and Odyssey are around 2,800 years old. The two most prominent translations under recent times were Robert Fitzgerald and Robert Fagel's. Fagel's translation was the standard for English reading from the 1960s till the 1990s, described as serving 3 generations. See, this is actually like a serious video, dude. So it's probably why I'm tired as all shit. Then I have to focus on feminists. Schools and colleges have how one woman conquered the Odyssey. 9th grade required summarized reading. Amazon, the Iliad, Homer's Wilson, Odyssey books, because during the Me Too movement, Emily Wilson released her book, and these publishers just went nuts for it. They fucking loved it. So it gave her a massive push. So this is during the Me Too movement, and then we're moving, as the years go on, into I also cover COVID and the book publishers then focusing on Black authors. While reading the article, bro, one of the books they were touting about was called The Tiny Book of Reparations, dude. I was just like, nobody wants to read this shit. That's why all the Black authors vanished real quick. Let me show you one that I saw recently. This shit was actually funny to me because it highlights exactly what's going on. Give me a sec. I got to dig through this. Here we go. Right here. I wrote a book. Husband is a useless thing. I can't even read this chick's name. Look at this name. Chinky. What name is this? So these are like the books that were getting platformed at the time, bro, for Black writers. And it's no wonder that 85% of authors are white. They're going to tell you some fanciful stories, your fight with dragons and shit. The Black woman's book is about how her husband ain't shit. Bro, who want to buy this shit? My aunt put out a book that ain't shit. For our mothers who endured, for every woman who has ever loved a useless husband, for us who are learning, we don't have to. This one is yours. Marriage was never Sade's idea. I believe that's her name. Because you got to read it in the Black way. That looks like shade to me, but you got to read it as Sade. She had always known her known husbands were useless, yet she married two of them anyway. Growing up in a loud neighborhood where privacy was a luxury nobody could afford. I think privacy is something you could afford if you're in a neighborhood where everybody knows how to fucking act. Call me crazy. After living in a white area for many years, I have learned privacy is attainable if everyone in the neighborhood knows how to fucking act. Let's see. And girlhood came with an unwritten manual everyone expected her to follow. Stand properly, sit properly, don't laugh too loud, don't smile too much, and whatever you do, never talk back at men. I don't know what she's talking about. Let me tell you, Black women love to talk back. They talk back at everything. Once I was driving through a Black neighborhood, saw a Black woman yelling at the sky. Don't tell me these lies. I can't take it. I cannot take it. It's like work. I'm not doing any more of this. No. I have to do this later today when the stream fucking ends. I have to look at this shit. So that's why I'm tired today. I'm the worst streamer ever because I'm also an editor. So it's okay, gotta get on. Gotta be remotely interesting. My avatar can't even keep on my face. Tim Drake for the Chimber Shaft for the 2. I've had my fill of Phil. Go away, DSP. You see, poor Drake and I are kind of DSP'd out, but so much of the chat wants a Phil update every fucking week. And this week, Phil was he got a guy pack of Pokemon cards, Japanese ones though, because the Japanese boxes are cheaper to buy. I think the American box is $2,000 or some shit. So I don't even know. Majin Din. I forgot that so wrong. I can't read today. For the 2. Here's some dollars for your ladyboy getaway gun. Oh, thank you. That's for Ziltex, not me. When Ziltex went to Thailand, he never came back to gaming. Golem's half-botched circumcision for the PYG 24,000, the fluffy tax. Thank you, sir. I don't even know what that money that is. Is that GTA money? I could use that in game. Go Spain for the 100 Kazakhstans. Having some booty. Sorry. Having some booty is more important than drinking water, man. That has been in my head for years. I was saying that a day ago, honestly. Booty. Having some booty. I'm serious. Let me see if I got that on tap. I probably do. Got to go through all my files. Here we go.
Lockup visited Kentucky State Penitentiary. We met Fleece Johnson. How he used to satisfy his sexual desires, especially during the 1970s and 80s, when he was most active and prison security was more lax.
When I see one, and he looks good to me, when I go see him, I say, you come here. I say, I'm telling you what, I like you, and I want you. And we can do it the easy way or the hard way.
The choice
So
is
the
yours.
choice is yours, right?
And the answer was always yes.
And it was always yes.
Johnson also had a warning.
Pass style.
Let's get to
Much
this.
as I like booty, I'm 5 and y'all was walking past my game.
More lax.
When I and the hard way. Right? Yes.
Inmate.
Just gangsters. See what they so, but you know, and it just said simple.
Let the lockup crew know.
He grabbed their butt too with
In
the
them days,
booty
and
flip.
as much as I like felt one of y'all butts was walking past me. Say so. To admit, I am what
It's gotta be at the beginning then.
booty was.
There we go.
Booty was in his prison. Booty. Booty was more important than food. Booty.
Booty.
A man's, butt. It was more important. I'm sorry.
I'm serious. It's
It was
important.
more booty, having some booty was more important than drinking water, man. I like booty.
Oh my fucking god. Drake Timbershaft sent $20. I can't see his message, right? So I go over here, trying to get past this motherfucking thing. I click the ad on Kick, and this is what I get. Not Kick. What the fuck is this? Rumble. Dog. Fucking Rumble. I didn't even mean to click that fucking ad. And my computer's like, nah, you don't want to go here at any and all costs. Legendary for the 5, stocking up on beer and Mountain Dew for King Cobra's anniversary on Friday. He truly ruled my sad life. My condolences, dude. I was trying to do like a King Cobra tribute when he died. I was playing like Mama, I'm Coming Home. And I only had time to do the solo once, and it was slightly off. And I was like, fuck it. And I had time to try and set up cameras and do it again. He was a real one, but I got to be real. Cobra's best days were behind him, honestly. Like the second he started doing Duster and he discovered DoorDash, it was over. Like he went from being at least somewhat funny, creative, and witty to just like fading into that chair. Phasing into it is the word I was looking for. Oh man. Too bad for Cobes. Snoop Diz for the 20. Did you hear the Wolverine game had a lead woman writer who will LGBT? I saved something when I saw like there was like a fat black woman involved. And I was like, okay, I'm not even going to read this. Just going to save it because Lord knows I'll have to do a video on this later. Oh my God. An early version of the game apparently had craftable med kits. Yeah, I saw that. So Logan could heal. That leaked. I think somebody leaked it. And then the backlash is so bad, they went back and realized how fucking stupid that was. Are you hyped now, Gundam? This is the new game of the year. Like, I guess on one level, like Wolverine being able to do like med kits and shit for himself off of some herbs or something would make sense in a bind if it was an open world, you know, like Wolverine's going through the jungle and hunting Sabretooth. Even then, he probably wouldn't even stop to do that. So theoretically, I can't even think of a way how this makes sense. Insomniac sucks. I don't give a fuck. Here it is. Insomniac fucking sucks. They had like Spider-Man 1. That game was decent. I bought it. I played it. I didn't mind it, but I couldn't understand why the fuck Spider-Man was taking orders from some Asian woman like she was Commissioner Gordon. He was Batman. It was so fucking dumb. I'm like, who is this bitch? And then I complained about it on Twitter, and then some dick-sucking loser shows up. It's like, that character is a comic book character, you loser. I'm like, I've never seen her before. She was introduced after like the Skrull invasion or something like that. And I was like, okay, so they made this character after I didn't give a fuck about Marvel because that's when I checked out. Who cares? She sucks. Modern Marvel character. Eat it. But still, Spider-Man 1, decent game. Spider-Man, I bought like the one where it's just a Miles Morales DLC, which is what he should be, like DLC. Didn't mind it if it was DLC. Then I play Miles when I gave a shit to. And even then when I played that, I found the story kind of like ridiculous. But then again, this motherfucker's sticking the wall, so I need to stop. Spider-Man 2. I didn't even finish that game, dude. Bro, I quit. Like, I remember I put it up on my like YouTube page, like I did a short. Cause like Black Cat was a lesbian, and I checked out right there. I filmed it. I was like, fuck this noise. Goodbye. Eat a dick, die. Of course she likes pussy. Oh my God. Then I saw like the gay prom date scene online. I'm like, I'm glad I checked out, but they still got my money, so they won. Now you can do that and be like, he. Oh God. Oh wait. Yeah, now what was coming up? Wolverine. And we all knew Sweet Baby Inc. was going to be involved, but then I honestly God forgot. Sweet Baby Inc. sucks, dude. They suck. Jesus Christ. Wolverine doesn't even look tough. He doesn't look like he's angry and all the time. Like, and when they try to convey anger with him screaming, it just seems meh. And the voice actors suck too, dude. And what's this storyline with Wolverine and Sabretooth are friends? What the figgity fuck, bro? Have you read a Wolverine comic? Dude, like for real? Like, I get at one point they were brainwashed. Wolverine was brainwashed to work in God, what was that mercenary group? I think it was Weapon X. It was Wolverine, Maverick, Sabretooth, and some other person. And then whenever Wolverine started, whenever it seemed like Wolverine's going to break out of like the conditioning, Sabretooth would literally just kill someone randomly for no reason, just to antagonize Wolverine. Dude, I can't with this. We're not getting into this because I could go off forever. It's just like, I fucking hate game studio devs. They all suck now. It's like been co-opted by people who don't care about the source material that much. They want to like tell their story. Oh, the X-Men doesn't exist in this Wolverine game. Oh yeah, good idea. Like, we literally have decades of great Claremont stories you could adapt. You could fucking adapt these. And you're like, no, thank you. You could have did the Wolverine game based on Frank Miller's Wolverine when I first started. They're like, nah, we don't want to do that. Now we want to do our own thing. Oh, I could punch these dudes in their throat and watch them choke. Oh, you can't enjoy nothing anymore. You like everything you liked is just gonna get fucking ass blasted by these soulless corporations. Let's see. Here we go. Oh, this in Spanish. Oh, hold on. I'm getting it. I'm pissed now because I was thinking about it. It's like, could we have a good Wolverine game? Wolverine's like suit also heals with his body, like the laziest fucking design, bro. Oh my God, you assholes. It could have been so cool to have Wolverine running with his shirt completely ripped off, and all he has left is his pants and maybe half his mask or something. Or you could completely lose your mask in a fight. Would have been cool. Nah. Fuck these guys, man. The character designer for Wolverine is the same one who created the horrible designs for Concord. It's unbelievable that she still has work. Why do we keep hiring women for stuff like this? Like, I'm going to say something that's going to be seen as very controversial. But like, if a woman doesn't create an IP, you probably shouldn't have her in charge of anything because she doesn't have any ideas. Miles Morales was created by a white woman. She literally just said, what if Spider-Man was black? And here we are now. I'm dead serious, bro. I am like, I'm done. They constantly, what's this chick's name? I can't remember the black chick's name. She's from Mad TV. That's all I know. Deborah Wilson. That's it. There's only one game where she doesn't play a character that looks like herself. She plays a white woman in Doom, that like Doom Dark Ages that the Doom Slayer falls in love with. That's actually Deborah Wilson. That's the first time this chick played a character. It wasn't her literally being the character. One time. Ugh. Every woman here is like fucking ugly. Like, Yuriko was actually really attractive. She was really attractive. Even when she got it was Spiral, and I think not the Space Jammers. It was Spiral, and I can't remember the tech dudes, right? The tech dudes who take Yuriko to Spiral from Mojo's world, and they turn her into a cyborg because she wants to get Wolverine's bones to like because her father created the antimantium process, and it's about her honor and all this stuff. Yuriko came out still hot. You know, why is she an ugly old Asian woman? Jean Grey looks like a tired mother at Walmart. Mystique, I don't know why her face seems so bloated. Bro, you know what the problem of the gaming industry is as a whole? It's so fucking leftist. That's all there is to it. Like, it's all California people, and they hire their friends, and they hire people that have like-minded worldviews, and none of them are creative. That's why we got, like, what is it? The transsexual Peter Parker running around now on Twitter. None of these people are creative. They can't come up with jack shit that doesn't completely revolve around their fucking worldview, dude. How can I take this character and make it about me? Bro, let me see if I can find it. Here we go. This shit. This dumb, gomless shit. Petra Parker. Transfemme Spidey. You're so peak. This is the best they can come up with. The literal best. We're just going to ignore there's like 1,000 Spider Women. You know, there's already a Peter Parker clone that's a girl in the Ultimates. These motherfuckers, if they read their comics, they'd know. I'm not going to say anything that get me in trouble, but for God's sakes, could you please do something original? Please. It's the only group that you have to placate to that has no ideas of anything outside of what if it was fucking trans. Good Lord. No respect for Peter Parker. No respect for Marvel. Bro, and these are the type of people that get jobs in gaming, dude. And it's why everything sucks. They won't hire a dude like me because I'd actually come in there and say something remotely chill. Like, you know, here's an idea. What if the female characters weren't dog shit ugly? What if the character was interesting? What if the dude who's like the lead, you know, instead of like crying and being wimpy and leaning on a woman, what if he was really strong? And he didn't need anyone's help. You know, what if he was like, I don't know, Batman? Which, remember when like the Batman games are coming out, the last one, and people were sitting there and they're going, Batman's problematic because he's rich and white. Oh my God. Oh, why did you send me down this like rabbit hole of just anger, my dude? Fear of the femme for the two. Laid off, race to the bottom, Gundo. You'll never beat me. It's like we are the champions. It was the lyrics. I paid my dues time after time. I've done my sentence, but committed no crimes. And bad mistakes, I've made a few. I've had my share of sand kicked in my face, but I pulled through. It's something about, it's a challenge from mine all you might race, and I'd never lose. I forget it. I can't remember. I'd have to listen to it. But thank you for the two, my guy. I'm going to use that for some chicken nuggets. Drake Timber Chef for the two. We was fleecing shit. Booty. Jesus Christ. He's out, you know. Size 0 for the 10. For the lady boy. Oh, my God. You're banned. You're banned. Hold on. You don't leave the chat till you're banned properly. Oh, man. You wait till I find you, sir. Oh, my God. You know what? I'll ban you later. If I was Darkseid Phil, bro, you'd have been gone before you had time to think. Phil does not play when it comes to bans. Someone says something bothers Phil, you're like gone in an instant. He will like lock in like this, and he won't move till he's got you. I should play like that clip I saw DSP banning people. He was going off. It's pretty funny. I was browsing wholesome Japanese Alice Otsu videos yesterday and saw Morgue Pie did a prawn, and I've been laughing since. What all of her pay pigs had to do was wait. Oh, I get it. But at least we could see she's a girl now. Oh, she's been doing porn, dude. Crap, I said it. Bro, do I want to look at this? No, I don't. I don't, actually. That broad's tits are hard as rocks, and they're going in two different directions. She was following me on Twitter for a hot minute. I honestly think she thought I was going to see that she was following me, and then I'd like jump into her DMs or something, because all of these e-girls think they'll follow me for a little bit and comment to my stuff and like my stuff, and I'll just be like, oh my God, it's a girl. Like, nah, bitch. Believe it or not, before YouTube, I literally had girls stalking me. Now I'm living like I'm Asmongold. Size 0. Damn it, size 0s. You remember for 6 months? Here comes your bed. Don't you move. Give me a second here. Damn it. Your lucky anus isn't here to do this. Oh my God.
Dude, can a nigga live? Can a nigga live? Please.
That's the wrong one. But pretend you didn't see it. Sleek for the 5. Insomniac also made the Resistance trilogy of FPS games, as well as some spin-offs. All were pretty fun back in the PS3 days. Giving up on a remaster, bro. Oh wait, didn't they make oh my God, the game with the dude who had like the thunder hands and stuff? Somebody's got to know it. Infamous. They made the Infamous games, didn't they? Interactive, same poster. No, that's Sucker Punch. Okay, that's a different one. Sucker Punch did Infamous, which ironically, Infamous 2, way better than Ghost of Yote, bro. Sony gave me Ghost of Yote for free. I think I played it for like 6 hours. And then I realized I didn't have it in me to review it or do a stream on it. So I just quietly didn't do anything. And they haven't said anything, so I think I'm cool. Then I bought Infamous 2 Second Son on Amazon. It was like $5 or something. Bro, that's a better game. If like the story was better, I was more interested, maybe because like the dude was Native American. Maybe that could be why I was biased. It's like, yeah, get him, dude. Yeah, fuck it. It's like Assassin's Creed 3 really spoke to me. That's like my second favorite Assassin's Creed. Oh my God. You're my highlight of my Wednesdays. Oh my God. Yoast your bath. It looks like you are a tech priest or something. I pity you if this is your highlight, dude, because I'm doing so poorly right now. I have no energy. I have no life in me. Bloodthirsty. Remember for 13 months. Why does this world feel like it's rolling to a halt? Probably because it kind of is. Like Anus has said to me, I think Anus said this a couple times, like when she's drunk, and she's like, I feel like the world ended in 2020 and we just haven't figured it out yet. Because after 2020, it got so bad. It got so fucking bad, dude. Because I'm like trying to buy a house, obviously. And a lot of these houses that you look at and you're like, oh, this is gorgeous. I'd love to live here. They're like $6,000 in a good area. If you go to a good metro, like near a metropolitan area, like I want to live outside of like a city area. I always have, and I always will continue to live outside of a city area. I do not want to be in the city. I do not want to be 5 or 10 minutes from the city. I want to be like 20 or 30 minutes away. But anyway, like you find a nice house, they want $600,000 to $800,000 for it. And it's like, what? Then you look at like the price of the house and you see in 2020, this house was like $300,000. And it's just like, oh my God. Then you see the $300,000 houses and they look like shit. They look like fucking shit, dude. They're falling apart, some of these houses. It's criminal. And it's either you overpay for a house that was made before 2020, which would probably be the smarter move because they use better materials, or you buy a house that was made between 2020 and now, and the materials are shittier. I don't care what anybody says. Like, if you're going to buy a house that's recent, do not get anything like after, I'd say, 2021 at best. At best. Like, if you have no choice, like if your arm's behind your back and you got no choice and the gun's to your head, then sure. Oh my God. So it's all new constructions and they start at 400,000. But then I see all these horror videos online of new constructions falling apart. And it's like, oh my God, dude. I couldn't imagine spending like 500,000 on a new construction. And then like your balcony just falls off and you fall through the fucking floor, dude, on top of your kids. It's nuts. Dude. So basically, like, our government has fucked us. I think, truth be told, Trump's first run at the president wasn't that great, and it really fucked things. Then Biden came in, and Biden astronomically fucked things in 2 years. Like, alone for his, like, printing of money, like it was going out of style, just giving his shit away like the Joker in the 1989 Batman movie. And the party man's playing in the background, and he's just, like, throwing cash at everyone and their mother. Then Trump comes back in and fucks the pooch again with tariffs. I don't care if people get mad at me. The only thing the tariffs have done is they've raised America's credit rating to AAA plus. But for the average person, dude, the tariffs fucking suck. Case in point, working on a race bike, right? RC17 or RC19 Brembo brake caliper with reservoir was $700. After the tariffs come in, that same braking reservoir caliper, $1,000 now. And I could go on and on and on. God forbid you have a bike that is either A, sought after, or B, European. I was trying to get like used Yamaha R6 parts, but in good condition. Bro, these motherfuckers selling secondhand want the same price these parts cost new years ago. Get out of here. Get out of here. Everybody's trying to get over, dog. It's so miserable. Now, let's take it to another level. The war in Iran. I've said this 1,000 times. Biggest fuck up in our history. This is like our 9/11. Like, dude. Fuck with the Hormuz Strait. Fucks with like 40% of Asia's oil or something like that. I may be off. Granted, we may be screwing China, but in the long run, we screw ourselves because everything's made from oil, even clothing. So everything we buy or import goes up even more. Gas goes up. If someone driving a truck, dude, $100 for a tank. Bad take, you're burned. You're done. You're gone forever. You're gone forever, bro. All right, I'm just saying, bro, are you reaching? It's pretty fucking bad. It's pretty fucking bad, dude. It's really bad. Sure, it's a reach, but I've got nothing else. What am I going to use? Like COVID doesn't come close. But I am saying this whole thing fucking sucks for us financially. I had sooner not have to be ran by literal terrorists. That too. Oh, that's another point. Like, have you seen the DNC, dude? Like, because everybody's so mad at Trump and everything Trump is doing, the left is now going further left. That's another thing. Like, there's a good shot the Democrats could get in power, and they're going to be fucking crazy. I'm already seeing it. I'm seeing them claim they want to, like, arrest ICE workers, like people who worked in ICE. They want to have them prosecuted. Oh, my God, dude, it's crazy. It's fucking crazy. It's just not going to end because it's just a pendulum swinging. The left is mad. So when they get back in power, they're going to ass blast us. Then, yeah, that's it. That's the thing. The shit they're saying is literal communism. And it's actually kind of scary. It's scary that it's getting like this. It's just everybody wants to fuck everybody now. It's not about making the country better. It's about getting revenge on the side that they don't like. So the Democrats are fighting with the Republicans. The Republicans are fighting with the Democrats. Here's one I saw. Like Charlie Kirk, we already know he got blown away. Hold on. Drag queens. This happens so much. Drag queens do shows as Charlie Kirk getting his neck blown open. This is where we are now. Like, I get it. You don't like Charlie Kirk. I didn't care about Charlie Kirk either, but I'm not going to celebrate the dude being killed. These are the people that are probably going to be in power at some point. Idiots love talking politics. That's me. I'm just a normal guy giving my opinion. That's all it is. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I am a political pundit. I'm just a guy looking at the way shit's going in my life personally and thinking, how the fuck am I going to make it? How am I going to afford a house, get married, and have kids when everything is this polarizing and crazy? How long have they done the confined meat? Ever since he got shot. So it's been like a year. It's going to reacted to the mother. Oh, man. Dude, that's like another level of insanity. That's another level of insanity you're talking about. Damn, let me pull it up. Because I really don't want to look at it because it's so insane. This chick offs her kids and she has $800,000. And people are trying to say that she didn't take out her kids. Okay, I'll just look at this. She's about to be jailed for life for something her husband did. The women on TikTok are convinced that this chick didn't kill her kids. The husband did, and he somehow has her believing she took them out. New theory. He killed the kids. He was the voice in her head. He threw her out the window. She woke up and was told she did it. Why would she then believe that's the truth? I got to go look these videos up, dude. There's so many of these. You'll never make me see? The point I'm trying to make is things are really bad right now. If you're remotely normal and rational, politics suck, Republicans and Democrats suck, and the only thing they want to do is take each other out. And while they're doing that, they're tanking the American economy. Women are actually going actively crazy on TikTok, and nobody cares. I'm going to become a lawyer to defend women. Why, dude? She strangled children. You can look in her eyes and she's nuts. This is what happens when you just allow women on TikTok to create a whole world where men are constantly the villains no matter what happens. Somebody had a whole explanation that the chick who took out her kids, they're rich or something. Let's see. Maybe this is it. Oh, boy. Failed his wife and kids, ? So work from home to help your wife with the children. Getting aid at home to help. So they had an aide, your wife with the children. Visit every doctor's appointment with your wife. None of that is enough. Anything but holding a woman accountable who planned and researched bubbling her children without getting jailed. She researched it and we have proof of that? Jesus. Sick and disgusting is what this is. Not only did he do everything for her and still gotten betrayed by her by having his children bubbled, he is now being blamed for not having done enough or even accused of having taken them out and framing her for it. Y'all are monsters, sick and disgusting and vile. Okay, so this chick has this whole thing going on. Dude, it's really bad. I might have a file full of videos with women giving their takes on this. And the thing is, I know I have to do it, but I don't want to do it. I've just been reading about feminists for the past 2 weeks, and now it's this is my next treat. Bro. Life is whack, isn't it? It is. It's just everything is insane. Everything is just insane. That's why I have I'm just so tired. What are we going to do? What are any of us going to do realistically? Even in this chat, you work, you pay your bills, you just try to get by. And it seems like everything's going off the rails. Women lack any form of accountability. Well, especially on TikTok, because TikTok's whole 90% of TikTok from what I've seen over the years is just hating men. Straight up trashing men all day or thirst trapping. Oh, fuck off. What are your thoughts on a female custodian of 40K? No. That's against the law. Really. Female custodies seems like such a shitty idea that someone today came over. Wasn't it Amazon that was fighting for female custodies? Somebody's got something on fire, dude. Something is on fire. I hear you, brother. That's Sisters of Silence before. Yes, the Sisters of Silence. The system is no. Isn't it the Sisters of Silence are the ones that are mutes, and they're not mutes, but they choose not to speak. They like lack a soul, so it completely disrupts psychers and demons. It's the Sisters of Battle you're thinking of, which are pretty cool. They're cool too. Like Warhammer has a lot of great lore. You could tell it was created before now. Literal swords. Yes, exactly, dude. Let's see. Why is the Warfield? Oh, we already did this one. The Martin B for 20. NYC tax fund. Thank you, man. Thank you so much for the 20. We're going to have to get out of here at some point. I'm close. I just have to find a house. I want to be someplace with good internet because I know the second I buy a house, I think I'm going to switch to streaming. Like predominantly streaming because, streaming for 2-3 hours or something and just looking at stuff or playing video games, it's less stressful than researching videos for days or if not weeks. And then, having to look at this and go, well, time to go learn about crazy women. Lady kills her kids. Let's make a video out of it. Brandon Powell for the 2. Would you ever do a Gundam discussion stream? I've done tons of those. I was on a podcast for Gundam stuff. I've done a couple live streams that were Gundam focused, and then they all ended, ironically. Then there was supposed to be I was supposed to go on somebody else's Gundam podcast, and it didn't happen. Yeah, too bad. Dynamodel for 2. Gundo, do you ever feel the fuck the world vibes? Who doesn't feel the fuck the world vibes? Every day. Like the minute I get off of line and I don't have to do a video or a live stream, I'm total fuck the world. I'm outside. I'm doing something. I'm hanging out with people, seeing a chick. I'm just getting away from it all. Majin Din for the 10. Gundo, Florida homes used to average 65 to 85 Ks. When? What was this? The issue isn't even printing money. There's too many people. Can't beat 10 adults who with no sense of privacy in 2 bedrooms. It'll make rent easy. Oh, dude, I'm not renting anything. I'm getting a house far away from people. I want a compound. I want a Tim Pool it, my guy. I just want enough land, like an acre or so that I could, have this one big fence and I can open the door and Fluffy just gets out and she runs like a mad dog. She gets to just go absolutely nuts without me running behind her and slowing her down. That's kind of the dream. Sit back, watch dogs play, and hopefully retire early and not have to be a YouTuber or a streamer. Unless I become a streamer and it made money, which God knows it probably never happen. Pop that steak. I probably got that wrong for the 20. What's this? I thought I was watching a big time YouTuber, not Phil begging and saying how poor he is. What? How dare you? How dare you? I'm gonna have to take your juicy tip though. We're all poor here, my guy. Ah, damn it. Here we go.
Enough with this dragging the feet. Let's get some support. We're at $39 of support. Let's get to the goal. Let's get some support right now. How about some super chats? How about a sub? How about a tip, a juicy tip? Let's get some incentive. Let's get some movement. Let's get some momentum going.
See, now that we hit that, we're going to rip some cards, some Pokemon. Oh, man, I got a Gyarados here. Got nothing to rip. I really should save that post-it note to put it. I should have put a note on that. That was important to remind me to do important things, like not leave food out. Tip for the 2. All of them are into astrology. Just saying. Astrology is a sign. No. Okay, here's the one, dude. TikTok has a whole section for women that do magic and cast spells, and people pay them for it. And their whole clientele is other women. You TikTok is nuts. It's crazy on a level I don't think many people understand because they don't have to pay attention to it. So when I see these women basically defending this chick taking out her kid and sending her millions of dollars, it's par for the course. Like, this is on brand. You have no idea how on brand it is. Here's another one. Here's like a very popular thing on TikTok. It's been popular for like a year. People are just now figuring out because they're like looking on chicks' TikToks and they're like, whoa, not only are these women giving this chick money for taking out her kid, but they're also kind of nuts. This is as a man, when you've been this mad, like, you don't film yourself hulking out, right? I've had moments where I get this mad. You know, I might hit the punching bag or something or kick something, but I don't set up a camera and make sure I'm like in frame to start destroying stuff. You know what I'm saying? I just play video games. Yeah, it's a good choice, unless like it's Battlefield 6. Then you just get more tilted. At least I do. What's going on? Oh, that's funny. Okay, that's not funny. Hold on, like my buddy sent me a message. He's like, guess who fucking dreamed he went to work? He just woke up. That's fucking funny, dude. That is hilarious. Oh, it's gotta suck for him though. Sucks to suck. Is Nianis? Are you also doing this? I wonder what she does. She like rips open a box of wine and has a drink. Let me see if I can find any more. I'm pretty sure I've got tons of them. This is the same broad. This is her whole flow, bro. It's her whole flow. Some days as a mom, my patience is hard to control. I think it's anger. Instead of having a screaming match with my toddler, why would you scream with a toddler? It's a toddler. I throw ice into my tub. See? So she's seeking attention, yeah. She basically just has to tag that she's a tired, angry mother, and then other women come in and tell her she's so strong and amazing for doing this. Brought specialized this time. What? So yeah, you know. Hold on, I got. Hold on. All right, there we go. Oh crap, wrong button. Uh-oh, I'm doing this wrong. Jesus H crackers. Forgive me. You've received a payment of $5 from Joseph. Thank you, Joseph, for the $5 skipping the YouTube system. Get bent, Mama Susan. You get nothing. You don't get a dime of my chicken nugget money. Let me get through these two. I'm kind of behind. Tipper for the two. All of them. Oh, yeah, we did that. That's what led me down that hole. Normal Owlman for the 5. We are due for a societal reset on the scale of the fall from Rome. The fall of Rome. Dude, we really could not. I don't think we can come back from that. We could not come back from that. If things went Rome level bad, we would be back to living in huts, basically. I mean, think about it. Like, could you imagine people walking around with their dead smartphone? It doesn't work anymore. They can't figure out how to fix it, but they still carry it. And then they tell other people, like kids, there was a time when this little black box used to allow us to talk to the world. But the smart ones are dead, and we cannot figure out how to fix these. That's where we would be. Oh my God. Oh, and then think about the other thing. Imagine how, because we got guns now. People would literally hunt other people down, take them out to steal their food or get stuff from the houses. It'd be the end of us. I think if we have a Rome reset, it's over. It's done. We'll be like cavemen. Darklink for the 5. Could I get a juicy tip? YouTube didn't give me the recommendation. You may have the juiciest of tips. Hold on. Okay. Give me a second here.
So because I'm doing something differently, better than everyone else, and you can't make fun of me for it, you're mad. A nice juicy tip. Send it right now through the PayPal link. A nice juicy tip. Send me a juicy tip. Let's hit the goal. Right?
Thank you so much. I'm like getting personal messages. The Godzillionaire. Good one for the 2. Something positive. What breed of dog is Fluffy? American Eskimo. It's another version of the German Spitz or the Japanese Spitz. Pretty much the same dog. Fluffy's slightly less furry than her counterparts. These dogs were famously used by Germans during World War II as alarm systems. And believe me, Fluffy's really good at it. If anything makes a sound at night, Fluffy alerts me. She also naturally responds to German commands when I scream them. I'm not going to do it now. Like if I scream something like, Schnapsy, schnell, 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 Fluffy gets up and starts barking and going crazy. I don't know. Like it gives you an idea what I'm up to when I'm not online. It's probably more considered bigoted and racist, but I'm not being bigoted and racist. It's just funny. I'm having fun, hijinks and stuff. Like a boy with his dog screaming German phrases to rile it up. Darklink for the 2. Would you bring back mod reviews? I wish I could, Darklink. I wish I could. I'm only doing this because the mods didn't take off. Could you imagine if I got to do what I originally set out to do? Could you imagine how much better my life would be if I could just play video games and mod stuff? I still mod games, but I don't get to play that much. I kind of worked in some of my modded Fallout in my last Bethesda video. Probably should put more in there. But yeah. Oh, God. How I wish, dude. How I wish. You have no idea. Like, if I could do mod reviews rather than studying a woman strangling her kids and then pointing out how crazy women are on TikTok, I take that any day of the week, my guy. Any day. Oh, thank you for the 2. GamerNix for 2. On a happy note, Spider-Man Noir is not bad. I heard that. Might have to give it a sniff. Wargoat for the 2. What kind of venting can actually increase aggro? That kind of venting can increase aggro. How dare you? These women know what they're doing. In fact, maybe I should give you some more. Wait, I lost them. Oy vey. I kind of hate how like the bookmarks are set up now. Oh, maybe you won't get another venting one. That's the same one. Okay, here's a different one. Oh, Jesus.
If I've learned anything from this trial, it's that if I was Lindsay Clancy, I would have killed my husband, not my children.
See, I got to go through like tons of videos like this. Hell yeah, I'd rather do mod videos, my guy. Oh my God. This is exactly what I told I guess she meant to write told my husband. She didn't do it. She would have started with him. He was too big. Point in case. Like, come on. We would have been the first. He would have been the first to go. Oh, this is a new take and I support it. Thank you, Becky. See? It's psychotic damage. Yes. I'm telling you, dude, TikTok has done a number on women. You guys have no idea. I have been doing TikTok videos for years and I had to stop for my own sanity. There's so many levels. You guys haven't even seen the like book girls that they read these books about them having sex with like werewolves and stuff. And then they create men with AI that they're attracted to. Then they take photos of themselves, the AI men. There's just a whole lot of nuttiness, dude. Levels of nuttiness you have yet to. This is the tip of the iceberg. We are literally on top right now. And I'm telling you, this shit's like 1,000 feet deep. Oh. And why would this chick kill her husband on top of that? Like, the dude paid for everything. Oh my, I can't do this right now. I don't want to do this right now, but you guys are sending me down rabbit holes, dude. Here's another one. Then I'm gonna stop. Look at this. Why would you see a kid? She thinks this is funny. This is mental, dude. To be fair, I could be a werewolf. I would. No, dude. These women are believing that they're having sex with werewolves. That's the thing. There's a level of nuttiness. This is probably why, like, I come off miserable when I start streaming, because I have to look at this stuff all day and then, like, try to make a video, and I think I'm doing something to kind of help because I'm making more normal people aware of just how crazy things are. And then I just make myself tired, miserable, and angry. Hold on. It's Danny Yang, the site supporter for 50. Hey, Papa G, here's my contribution. I'm glad to be able to catch you live. I have been busy lately. Thank God for that. Getting outside is important. Back to doing double shifts. Okay, that's not exactly good. Thanks for the quality content. Please, no more Hassan. I'd rather watch DSP. All right, then. Since you have asked for it, Danny, and you sent the juiciest tip.
Let's hit the goals. Right.
And we hit the goal, by the way.
Let's hit the.
Oh, it doesn't let me, like, pick up where I left off. That would really help. So we'll try to avoid Hassan today, even though, like, I've got a ton of retarded Hassan stuff. So if we do Hassan, it'd have to be short. Benning Star for the 20. Gunham, my friend, it's great to see you and all these lovely people here. We are going to watch Dungeon Soup or, oh man, Sleaze Six Stack, I believe. Lastly, you and all these wonderful people here are amazing. I'm not amazing. I am a rat trying to survive on a block of wood that's called YouTube. Thank you for the 20. Majin for the 2. Maybe a little Hokuto no Ken is what society needs. We talk about Fist in the North Star. Where are we going to get a Fist in the North Star from? Such chads do not exist. Hotoshiken is probably how I was supposed to pronounce it. Darkling for the 2. I used to find your mob videos entertaining. Well, thank you, man. I enjoyed doing them. It just didn't work out. And I don't have the time anymore. If I found an editor, I'd probably do a lot more painting, and I want to do more gaming stuff again just to get away from watching white women douse their babies with water till they cry, for God's sakes. How did I end up here? Colonel Arnold for the 10. Are you going to cover quartering versus Alex Jones? Whoa, buddy, the felting would be out of this world. I saw like a clip of it. I've been trying to avoid the quartering, especially on Twitter. He's like posting his videos now, so he's like spamming those. Oh, God. I saw him like, let me see if I can find the clip. Commando CQC for the 5. Gunham, when are we opening that motorcycle auto shop in Vegas? Play guitars. Love you, man. Don't let the world drag you down. How am I going to afford to create a motorcycle shop in Vegas, of all places? And have you been talking to my assistant? She's trying to get me to open a massage parlor in Vegas that's like, it's Roman themed, so it's hot chicks and togas rub you down. And I'm sitting here like, I don't have the money. If I did, I would gladly create something like that so I could be the boss and not work. I'm supposed to be the boss now when I work. This shit sucks. It's all wrong, dude. All right, let me see if I could find quartering debasing himself for Alex Jones. I can't say I cared that much about the video. I'm not going to lie to you, bro. Here we go.
Okay, give me a second.
If it's okay, if we can just have a talk as I'm not a peer. You're on a different level.
Oh,
than
stop
me.
that. All humans are peers, and that's not going to get you. Seriously. No.
Sure.
I'm just a regular guy, just like everybody else. My issue is I've really tried to call balls and strikes. The Charlie Kirk assassination gives me a headache because I can usually figure.
Wait, weren't they fighting at first or something? And then as soon as Alex Jones comes on, Quartering is just like completely in his pocket. The glazing was off.
Stuff out. The more I investigate, the more it gets confusing. This is a giant black hole.
Yeah, I mean, I think there are questions about the case that I hope will be answered at the actual trial.
I saw somebody write Quartering is a ball washer while I was muted. I was slightly choking. How dare you say that shit when I'm trying to have a drink? Okay, here we go. After kissing up to Alex Jones the entire stream, Jeremy suggests him and Alex should go shooting together. Maybe we could go shoot. Okay, give me a second.
Tucker Carlson did want it on camera because he goes, well, it's a little too, I don't want to, it's a little too militaristic. He can outshoot me, okay? And let me tell you, I'm a sharpshooter, buddy.
Yeah, well, maybe we'll come down there and we'll go to the range together and you can teach me a thing or two. I just think, I know we're running out of time. I think we agree. I think the common ground is that Trump does need to address.
Tucker Carlson.
Tactone versus Quartering creator. That won't happen. Remember, wasn't the Quartering supposed to fight like Review Tech USA? Who backed out of that one? I think it was a Quartering, right? Biggest clout chaser of them all. I would say it's between Quartering and Hassan Piker. Like Hassan Piker, when it comes to clout chasing, he sucks the ass of anyone bigger than him. Anyone bigger than him. RTU backed out? Damn, dude. I was wondering what happened there. Why didn't they just should have fought? Okay, here's the other thing that was going on. I have to fast forward this a bit because like it has music from the 90s. It's about Melody Mack, the Mack attack.
Right now is saying I have Botox, even though I don't. And I've been telling people I don't.
We just did a second round of Botox for the jaw reduction to help with that. Tell me a little bit, let's talk about functional. What issues were you having before we did this? We did it the first session 6 months ago.
Right. Before it's just like they were extremely bulky, painful. This has been something that I've had problems.
I'm so stupid for not realizing Melody Mack was on Botox. Every chick in her 30s, mid to late 30s, they dead ass. I remember this is years ago when I was like trying to hook up with this chick who was a real pain in the ass and rich. She turned 30 that day. She immediately started getting Botox. And I'm like, you just, like on her birthday, dude. I'm like, you just literally turned 30 today. And she goes, it's about preventative action. And ever since, whenever I was chasing a woman in her 30s, all of them were on Botox and lip fillers. All of them. How did I not see this coming? I'm stupid.
With ever since I was a teenager, and so I just never had any idea how to fix it. And so once I did learn about how Botox can fix that, it's been great just for both the pain and then also my face looks better. It's not so bulky and inflamed anymore, so I'm extremely happy.
But they say because my eyebrows don't move. Got Botox, but my eyebrows do move.
Well, she does that, her ears move.
6 months for multiple rounds, but today,
am I crazy or were her ears wiggling instead of her eyebrows?
My eyebrows do move.
You would come back every 6 months for multiple rounds, but today, one of my diagnoses, the first time I injected it, even though it wasn't painful, you felt a little soreness when I injected, right?
Yep.
So that's one marker. So I found that when I injected today, there was absolutely no soreness. So I know the muscles are healing. So that's one diagnosis to tell me that we don't need to come back in 6 months to do it again.
So yeah.
Why lie when there's video of you admitting to it? I don't know, dude. It's just what women do. At the end of the day, the vast majority of women will look you in the face and lie to you. It's just how it is. Every man knows it to be true. Anything a woman says she's not doing, she's probably doing. It's just a fact. I'm not hooking up with that guy. She's fucking him. He's such a jerk. I really hate him. She's in love with him. That's just how chicks are, bro. Literally.
I wanted to turn this into a positive thing instead of just replying to haters, because I've tried to tell people you don't reply to haters or correct their lies, because when you do, they'll just make up 10 more. This is something I get so many comments on, whether even when I'm streaming.
When I saw this shit, this video right here, this one, I saw it on Twitter, and my first thought was, oh, there's like a girl doing an impression of Melanie Mack. She's pretty good at it. For like 2 days, I thought this was somebody cosplaying as Melanie Mack, bro. Turns out it was fucking her.
Get asked this a lot, and I have been getting asked this so freaking much, and that is, did you get lip injections? And this is a video that I thought about making.
Hold on, somebody wrote something fucking funny. In 10 years, she'll look like Madonna does now. I want to live long enough to see that. If Melanie Mack comes out looking like Madonna, I will die fucking laughing in 10 years, dude. Like, it'll be the end of me. That'll be my last day on earth, bro. Dude.
And I've been wanting to make this video for a while, but then
roll
I
this
thought
back.
injection haters or correct their lies.
When I injected today, there was absolutely
Freaking hate about.
I think
this
her
whole
nose
thing, whether
looks
either-
kind of the same.
So I'm just gonna
Wait, no.
Into
Like, the
a
size is
positive
different.
thing instead of that most mean
Now I'm
people.
analyzing this
well,
shit
there
too
was
hard.
in here, comment that for seconds. and do-
How much is there to this?
The
My
Long story
God.
short, did I get lip injections? The answer is yes.
So even when they see this, they'll
Oh, whoa, hold on.
Story short, did I get lip injections? The answer is yes.
so even when they see this, they'll make up more, or they'll say my eyebrows can move more, so that must mean you have Botox. Like, they're just gonna, I don't know what the next thing is gonna be.
Another thing is,
Here is my hot take. White women should be allowed to get BBLs and lip filler because a lot of white women have no lips and no ass. It's almost like healthcare. White women need to fight for their rights. I see trans people sitting there going like, this is preventative care to help us get the surgery. White women should do the same. I have no ass. I need it. I would probably be fine with helping more attractive white women get ass. BBL smell, ew. God, I hope not.
even though the face has a little bit of width, it is significantly better. So that's another indication for me. We probably go to 9 months. Now the question is, why should we do it today? Well,
Well, obviously, I haven't met German or Nordic women. I have not had sex with a German or Nordic woman at all. So I don't know. Haven't had access to them. Plus, I'm in my Sam Malone phase. I'm not as pretty as I used to be.
There was still a very strong muscle when I felt it. There was still some width. I went and showed her where
That is true, Typhon. They do age faster. That's why I feel like women shouldn't do stressful jobs like be cops, mainly because you get shot. But women. Oh, did you see the video of a woman as doing garbage man work? Oh my God.
And if she was okay with
I'll
it,
see if I
so
can
further
find it.
narrowing,
That shit is
and the muscle
bonkers.
was tense. And because the symptoms were so severe, I didn't want to be behind the 8 ball and go to a 9 months to a year very quickly. I also told her, and I hope you guys don't use this against me here, but I usually say, if this is an emergency, like my friend, I just told the story, my friend literally broke his tooth from grinding so heavily. So I went and my staff said, oh, he doesn't need to come in. I said, no, get him in here. So I injected him a day after he broke his tooth and his pain went away. But I'm also helping his tooth not be broken. But what I said is that let's go to 9 months at this point, which is not that common that for someone with a significant grinding and cosmetic issue, they can go to 9 months after the second round. But if in fact something gets worse sooner, if I'm in town and my staff is not short staff, I'll do an emergency visit double book, because now that it only takes me about 30 seconds to do this. But good, you're happy.
I'm very happy. Yes.
And I know some of my followers and stuff, like they mean well, but they sometimes they get upset if I don't like call out the haters more. Like they will actually send me stuff to call out. And it's like, I don't want to do that, because that's not what I'm here to do, is just argue with people.
Okay, this is going on real long. Jesus Christ. It's like, kind of looks like two different people.
I don't do that gossip stuff.
And then I look on camera and I was like, holy smokes, like that looks kind of crazy. But as you can see here, there they are. And there's like maybe like, I didn't really overdraw. I tried my best not to like overdraw this time so that you could see. But before, you know, my top lip wasn't this. It adds more of like a poof than anything. So
God, she was feeling her oats that day. I could say I've never felt my oats that hard ever in my life. Speaking of feeling oats, how about a female comedian? Because this is terrible.
Donald Trump sucks, except everyone who voted for Donald Trump sucks, except for my mom and dad. They're different from the rest of the Trump voters, because they're my mom and dad.
I hate female comedy, dude. I really, genuinely hate female comedy. I don't care if that scene is sexist. It's so fucking bad. She reminds me of Dominic Schmidt, bro. Let me see if I find him. I don't know if you guys know of the magic of Dominic Schmidt, but this motherfucker here is an animal. Let's see if I just find like, oh, come on, give me the, I don't know how deep I want to go into this, how insane it is. Has Dominic been up late? No. So, oh boy, no, we're not watching that one. No. This might have been a bad idea. I'm just going to steal somebody else's content. Fuck it. I'm going full streamer. Here we go. Here we go.
Recently, the cops came to my house and they told me to stop stalking people.
Does mommy want to change my poopy diaper?
And basically, I was trying to, like, you know, stalk his information and go to his house.
Mommy, I just went poo-poo. Does mommy want to change my poopy diaper?
Now, here's the thing. I enjoy stalking people.
Hey, do you like books?
Nerd. I hate books.
Please don't wedgie me.
Nerd!
See? I'm telling you, this chick looks like Dominic Schmidt. Oh, God, I hate switching between these, dude.
Are really, really, really bad. Now, got the true exception to the rule on my mom and dad.
Get out of here. I don't need you fucking doing what I do for free. And I'm better at it. But I'm built like a twink. That's the trade-off. That's where God punished me.
I've been stalking you on Twitter and Instagram and TikTok, just watching all your videos.
But I do have a plane ticket scheduled to go see you because I know that you live in a White House.
DJ Cook. I know you want me, Daddy.
I have to admit. I almost did a video on Dominic Schmidt. But then, like, Dominic Schmidt started following me on the internet, trying to talk to me. Then my assistant, she gets in touch with me. She goes, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "What do you mean? There's this." She's like, "Dominic Schmidt, he's crazy." I'm like, "Are you sure?" "I think he's just like a performance artist." She goes, "No, Dominic Schmidt is fucking nuts. Do not engage with this man. He will stalk you." And I'm like, yeah, a couple people stalk me. At least I think Dominic Schmidt would want to take me to the picture show. The other people that stalk me want to kill me. All right. Chat is like, please no more. Are you sure? Chat. I don't know. You guys. So it's like he does it for clicks. I feel it. Fill me up. Oh, no, not Phil. We're on Dominic Schmidt. We need the new generation of lolcows. Let me see if I can find the really funny one. No, I'm not going to show you that one because it's bad. That's a real gay one. People will leave. Fucking piece of trash work, what I tell
To
you.
have sexual relations with his teddy bear.
Teddy! I love to get kinky with my teddy bear. Teddy! Teddy! I love to get kinky with my teddy bear. Teddy!
Believe it or not, this dude's really popular on Instagram. Like crazy popular. Everything he posts gets a minimum of 5,000 likes. People. Oh no, more Dominic Schmidt. But why, Hassan? Okay, let's Mr. D Mac, a mark for the 10. Get ready for more Bobette cases, guys. Oh, Jesus. Oh my God. Now I see what you're saying. The dude got his dick cut off. PX94 for the 20. Here's an OT tip for you. No offense. No offense taken. Would you like some more Teddy? We got tons of Teddy today. Orion for the 5. Here is some money to visit as Heels versus Babyface to teach him how to paint and to get away from New York. Last time you thought it was to visit Arizona. Oh, okay. Well, I'm getting a house first, then going to Japan. I got a friend who wants me to go to Japan. We'll figure out why not. You know, then I'll see if Ziltex wants to come. If Ziltex comes, then I'm going to film it. Like, we're going to adventures in Japan, dude. We're going to go to bath. Okay, maybe not bathhouses because the Asian women touch you there. More Hassan, no offense. Jesus Christ. You get more Dominic Schmidt.
I love to Teddy. 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 Oh, Teddy.
Jesus Christ, this dude's nuts, bro. For some reason, I find it fucking funny. Okay, Dust, the 13th. Nah, just nah. I've had enough plastic in my diet. That is true. We do have a lot of plastic in us. A lot of plastic. That's why I try to buy my water out of cans and glasses. I would promote Saratoga Springs water, but they refuse to sponsor me. Bungle List Wanger for the 2. Where's Mel? Find a doctor. Okay with in-office TikToks. There's a lot of like cosmetic surgery dudes who are fine with being filmed. Check YouTube. Look up almost any cosmetic surgery you could think of. The doctors will be sitting there talking about it because they want to be stars, bro. Oh, dude, check out Discovery Channel. There's a ton of those shows of these like famous plastic surgeons that love being noticed. Darkling for the 2. Can we get more Phil? Oh, man. Come on. Phil, are you not happy with Dominic Schmidt, guys? I feel like we're onto some new stuff right here. This is cutting edge content.
Oh, Teddy.
He's batshit insane. Nope, we ate more Phil. Oh, you're banned. I banned the wrong person. Hold on. Damn it. I'd rather have Phil. Oh, man. See, I can't watch new crazy people. Fine. Macalo for the 5. Schmidt is at least will have sympathy over him being crazy, whereas the Phil has nothing redeeming and is universally categorized as a loser. You didn't see the last stream? Phil told us he was a massive winner. And don't you forget it. Dust. No, it's my fault for having eyes. Thank you, Gundo. Listen, I feel you guys are really going to warm up to Dominic Schmidt, especially when he's stalking DJ Cook. That was really cool. I shouldn't say stuff like that because then I'll probably get stalked for the 5. Okay, to chase subject from the diaper demon. Did you see the video of some 3D printing a divorce great? Yes, I've seen that he did a Zaku and a Gundam. All right, fine. Take off Dominic Schmidt. You guys fucking bullied me into it. This is peer pressure. War go for the 2. Med spas rely heavily on social media to market. That makes sense. That's why there's so many of them. Signs out for the 10. Gunno, if you want it more for the lady boyfriend, just Jesus Christ, don't torture us with misery. Yuck. That's it. You get more Dominic.
I like to shop Dominic's wiener. I
don't even.
I didn't plan that. Okay. I didn't see it coming, so it's probably going to do stuff. I see why he's so popular on TikTok. Oh, jeez. I can't warn you if I didn't know it was fucking coming. I got tears in my eyes, dude. What the hell is that? It's better than watching women fantasize about killing their children, bro. That's where I'm at. Ugh. Dominic isn't hurting anybody, just as Teddy. It's a victimless crime. Okay. No wonder Callie banned Bear Menace. All right, let's just finish these super chats and I'll look for Phil. Solo Warrior for the 14 Czar. Maybe Gundam did deserve limit. Oh, you motherfucker. I did say that I would stop, so you're lucky because I was going to play it again. Anxiety for the 2. I'll support the Dominic movement for you. Gut. Thank you, Anxiety. Someone understands the vision. There are hours of Dominic Schmidt dancing in a dress and being an absolute goon. Okay, let's find some Phil. People are like, no. God, this is how DSP feels when he can't play the Marvel Rivals game he wants to play or whatever the hell he was doing. All right, let's see if I can find some Philbert. Let's see. Give me a second here. Got to dig through the circle of shit. Oh. Man, Phil hasn't made me laugh like that in years. Okay, Phil is mad about detractors taking his views from grading cards is a scam or something.
It's because during that exact same stream, we were doing some card unpackings, DSP pack rips, right?
Mm-hmm.
And while we were doing that, the focus was 5 packs of Yu-Gi-Oh! What's it called? Duelist Advance. It's the new box that I bought. People wanted to see the new Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. So we opened up 5 packs. Now, remember, we have bonus packs for big support. If we either get a $100 contribution or $250 cumulative support on any stream, we open up a super pack. And in this case, the set I'm opening is Mega Dream EX. This is a Japanese set, which convincing you guys to let me do this was like pulling teeth. I keep telling you, the Japanese cards are good. The Japanese cards look just like the English. They have less value, but the hits are more prominent. It's easier to get good hits in the Japanese sets. They're fun because of that. You know,
it's because the Japanese sets are cheaper. That's why Phil did it. Check this shit out, bro. Melody Mac has more muscle mass than Darkside Phil. This is wild. Good Lord. If I was Phil, I would stop with the flexing, dude. It's time to let that shit go, bro. It's over for you. It's a wash. I almost put back on Dominic
the one
Schmidt
that
by
I'm pulling,
mistake.
Mega Dream EX, you're guaranteed hits in those packs. You're guaranteed to have several hits in a box. As opposed to if you're opening English sets like Ascended Heroes or Prismatic Evolutions, you're guaranteed nothing at all. And indeed, we've opened entire booster boxes and got nothing.
I'm trying to find the cards.
So here I am opening up the bonus pack. It's supposed to be a quick thing just to be at the tail end of this DSP Pack Rips episode. And I pull a God Pack. If you don't know what a God Pack is, it's a pack that is insanely rare. It's like winning the Pokemon Lotto. Okay, it's better than just getting a single amazing.
When DSP did open a God Pack, I gotta admit, that shit tilted me. I've been opening Gundam packs for a year. I have not gotten a God Pack. Oh, God. Now Twitter can't handle my DSP folder. Are you serious? Elon. Come on, bro. I'm trying to find the video.
You get a pack full of card pulls. Every card, 10 in a row, is a guaranteed money card. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And it was a good variety. A few of them were lower value between, like, say, $1 to $5. Then there was a few that were around the $10 to $20 range. And then there were several cards that were worth above that. There was one that was $38. Well, one was $28. One was $38. One was $170. And one was the most powerful, most sought after, most valuable card in the
Oh, sorry.
Value. Okay.
I was trying to pause this shit.
How awesome was that, right? It was absolutely amazing. The amazing God Pack pull. Never in a million years did I think that I would have.
Oh, shut up. Oh, my God, this guy's tough. He's tough to watch. Here we go. So this is what happened. DSP
All right,
opens a
so
God
here we
Pack,
go.
But people theorize that Phil probably set this up. Like he faked it.
Remember, number one, every single pack of Mega Dream EX has potential to be a God Pack. Every single pack. So
That
if
doesn't
this
make sense
first
to me.
card is a
Is that
hit,
true?
it's a God pack. In addition, tons of packs in this set have hits. We are due for a hit. So let's see what happens. Ready? All right, here we go. Oh my God. No, guys. I'm not kidding you. This is a God pack. Wow, wow, wow. I can't believe it. I'm blown away. Wow. So, oh my God.
Holy fuck, you're finally streaming on Rumble. I've been on Rumble for like months, bro. You ought to get more Dominic Schmidt. You're lucky the fans demanded Phil.
All right, so here we go. Remember, number one, every single pack of Mega Dream
Okay,
EX
hold on.
has
I gotta
potential to
dig
be
more
a
stuff.
God pack.
I was hoping they had the whole clip. Damn it. Give me a second here. Let's go to this.
Would have gotten a God pack, particularly
Now I
this
gotta
early. I've only
dig
been
through
doing
my
this for 3 months.
Phil-isms.
I actually started in May. Well, it's August. It's 3 months later, and I got a God pack. That's insane. There's collectors
Hold on.
and Pokemon save spot right now.
God pack Phil coming in. Silence other Phil. So this is after he gets the God,
God pack Phil. All right, here. I'm going to put these to the side in a nice safe spot right now. And then later, I'm going to put all these away. I can't believe it.
Dude, he actually has some good
I told
cards
you there
here.
were God packs. They existed, and I knew that that was in that set. But
That Gengar right there with the yellow writing. That one's like 200. He's got another Gengar. That one right there. That one. The other one at the far right at the top. The America version of that card is $2,000. But they're all bent and shit. So there's like a whole lot of detractor stuff where they're saying it was like a fake pack that somebody used heat or something to get the pack open. I don't even know, dude, how he could possibly. I don't know, dude. I just don't know.
God pack Phil.
If he bought, like, dude, even the Japanese version of the card, which is way cheaper than the American version, that's a lot of money. Would he actually be dumb enough to spend probably $1,000 or $2,000 just to, yeah. Gundam likes Pokemon. No, my assistant likes Pokemon, and I have to hear about Pokemon. And she's telling me about like Gengar and stuff like this, and then I talk about Gundam, and then she says something crazy like, "Pokemon's better than Gundam," which we all know is ridiculous. Absolute insanity.
All right, here.
Women don't know
I'm going to
better.
put these to the side in a nice safe spot right now.
But I do
And then
know
later,
enough.
I'm going to put all these away. I can't believe it. I told you there were God packs. They existed, and I knew that that was in that set, but I wasn't expecting to get it in my very first box, that I ever opened. That's wild and insane.
I hope he's faking this, because if DSP really has that kind of luck, dude, about 400 in Japanese, I hope he's faking it. Because, dude, I can't stand the fact of the idea of DSP having even more luck. It disgusts me. Why can't something like this happen to me, bro? I was opening Gundam packs, and I was like, please, God, let me just get the new Gundam. Just one card. Can I get the Marina Cruz, please? Oh.
That's the jackpot right there.
Why is he like bending them like they're playing
400
cards?
and change Gengar.
Why is that not inside of a dude?
Sick.
That the American version of that is $1,800. This card right here. Like, oh my God. Jesus H crackers, dude.
Sick.
DSP should do a cover of an image on his stream.
God
Oh,
pack
that's
Phil.
right. That's right. Now
All
I
right,
remember.
here.
We
I'm
got
gonna put these-
distracted because I had to like preface you with what's going on with Phil in order to understand why he's complaining over here. That's what this was about. I'm like, why I'm derailing myself. 1,800 sounds gay. $1,800 for a card.
Cumulative support on any stream. We open up a super pack, and in this case, the set I'm opening is Mega
think
Dream
he
EX.
put sleeves
It's a
on.
Japanese set. Which convincing you guys to let me do this was like pulling teeth. I keep telling you, the Japanese.
Hold on. Actually, I got a juicy tip. Spud Boy 7002 gifted 20 no refunds memberships. People love when I'm forced to watch Phil instead of Dominic Schmidt. Let's get something for the
Oh, nice juicy tip. Send it right now through the PayPal link. Oh, nice juicy tip. Send me a juicy tip. Let's hit the goal. Right?
Can I have something for this silliness that is going on here today? For all of the silliness. Another gifted 20 memberships. Jesus Christ, D-Lust. Let's do it. Something for the silliness, sir. Up, wrong button. Give me a second here. We're failing massively.
Oh my God! Phil, and Phil. And we're going to dance. We're going to dance tonight. We're going to do that. I'm doing a back-to-back dancing with Phil. All right. Very nice. Can we get some support for the silliness tonight? Can we get some support tonight for this ridiculousness, please?
Cards are good. The Japanese cards look just like the English. They have less value, but the hits are more prominent. It's easier to get good hits in the Japanese sets. They're fun because of that. You know,
technically Phil is right here. Like, real talk. The Japanese, bro, when I look at the Gundam card game, the Japanese players constantly get massive hits, dude. Every time they open a pack, these motherfuckers are getting the best cards. The best cards. Then the American pack, they give me Catra Rababa winner like 10 times, dude. And that card's worth 40 cents. And that's because the Japanese have a thing like with this gambling stuff, you have to give their citizens something good. It's like in the law. But over here, they can literally butt ram us. They could butt fuck us like the booty warrior, and it's totally fine because our government doesn't give a shit. So Bandai is like, cool, you guys get way less new Gundams.
the one that I'm pulling, Mega Dream EX, you're guaranteed hits in those packs. You're guaranteed to have several hits in a box. As opposed to if you're opening English sets like Ascended Heroes or Prismatic Evolutions, you're guaranteed nothing at all. And indeed, we've opened entire booster boxes and got nothing.
From the #1 rated brand in cordless outdoor power, the Ego 22-inch aluminum deck mower
what's
with Select
this?
Cut is the most powerful mower.
Bro! I got a personal message. I'm reading it. Did I hear a commercial?
So, here
I'm
I am
sorry.
opening up the bonus pack. It's supposed to be a quick thing, just to be at the tail end of this DSP Pack Rips episode. And I pull a God Pack. If you don't know what a God Pack is, it's a pack that is insanely rare. It's like winning the Pokemon Lotto. Okay, it's better than just getting a single amazing card pull. You get a pack full of card pulls. Every card, 10 in a row, is a guaranteed money card. Okay? And it was a good variety. A few of them were lower value, between like say $1 to $5. Then there was a few that were around the $10 to $20 range.
Hold on. Cam sent me a video of him pulling out an Alpine White Les Paul Custom, it appears. Looks new. Yeah, this is new. Yeah. I'm going to see, like, dude, if you're going to buy like a Les Paul, I think personally, I would buy a 90s Goodwood era Les Paul Custom rather than something new. Just me personally.
And then there were several cards that were worth above that. There was one that was
I'm
$38.
so sorry, Zero.
But one was $28, one was $38.
Oh boy.
One was $170. And
bro, Phil is so fucking boring. Oh my god. I can't believe you guys forced me to watch Phil. I go through the trouble of finding you Dominic Schmidt. The dude's fucking his teddy bear. His next generation content. Instead, you fuckers have me watching DSP wax poetically about his fucking Pokemon cards. This shit is too much, dog. Jesus Christ, man. Twitch for the 5. This is what I imagine the eternal monologue of all the furries is exactly like. Yes, dude. Oh my God. Phil just goes on and on. The only thing interesting happening on camera is fucking Jasper, and God bless this toeless cat. This motherfucker. I can't take it. Oh my God. Hold on. This Tyrant Adept for the 2. I agree with Papa Gundam. More Phil. Oh my God, you people. Somebody, Dunning-Krieger for the 5. Feels like this dude's story ends with him doing his mom and going to jail. It must be Dominic Schmidt, you're thinking.
one was the most powerful, most sought after, most valuable card in the set, Mega Gengar EX. over $400 value. Okay.
Yeah. What are you going to
So,
do with it?
How awesome was that, right?
Are you going to
It was
get graded,
absolutely
Phil?
Amazing. The amazing God Pack pull. Never in a million years did I think that I would have gotten a God Pack, particularly.
This dude acts like him opening a pack of cards with some Herculean task. This motherfucker here. It's like he won the Super Bowl. This guy is he's Joe Montana, basically. He ripped it open, he pulled out the cards, he bent them up. Fill us up. Damn you. How dare you? 5 more fill.
This early. I've only been doing this for 3 months. I actually started in
my
May.
God.
Well, it's August. It's 3 months later, and I got a God Pack. That's insane. There's collectors and Pokemon enthusiasts, okay, who open packs all the time. They've been doing this for a decade or more, and they've never gotten a God Pack, and I did.
Everything he does is amazing. Everything. I opened a God Pack, and I did it in 3 months. So, holy shit, dude. Jesus Christ.
So that's insane luck. The video is doing good. It's got about 2,000 views.
I'm going to choke
within the
myself.
first 24 hours. And you might say, well, wait a minute. Your God Pack is so rare. Why does your video only have 2,000 views?
Because you suck. You suck. You open a God Pack like shit. I've seen like 2 people on Twitter open a God Pack for Gundam, and I hate their guts. They open a God Pack, and they at least film it so you can see the fucking cards, bro. He gives us this blurry nonsense, this absolute dog shit, dog water content, and he acts like he, I don't know, saved children from drowning. I can't stand this. Oh my God, dude. I am crashing out already. He's so hard. This is why I haven't finished the last video on him, because it's just too fucking hard to listen to him talk for prolonged periods, bro. Why do you think Tevin sounds all angry as shit? Tevin used to come and he'd be all chill. Oh, what's up? Almighty Tevin here. And we're watching Phil. Now Tevin don't even sound like that anymore. Tevin sounds like I do. Fed the fuck up. Watch this motherfucker. Dark Links with 2. Doesn't Fluffy love some Phil as well? Fluffy's out cold. She is out cold. That's why. If she was awake, she'd be barking right now, dude. Space Wolf has become a member. You know what? God bless you for it, Space Wolf. Thank you for being here. As always, Andrew Thorstein for the 5. Phil pulled a magic harp and tried to drive. Where is this million dollars? Oh, this is not the account you are probably looking for. It's been a member for 6 months. Phil made his own God Pack. That would make sense. I hope that's the case, dude. Like, for real. If he got a God Pack naturally, I don't know if I could take it. This dude has nothing but good luck. YouTube pays him no attention. They pay him no attention. Phil can do almost anything. He can beg. He can plead. He can tell people to off themselves on his stream. YouTube doesn't touch him. Let me say something wrong about the woman who married Bill Fenton. Oh my God. Let's get some more Phil in here.
Well, because everyone stole it. As
Everyone
it was happening
stole it.
live on, they've been doing this for a decade or more,
Let me
and they've
listen to
never
this.
gotten a God Pack, and I did.
Okay.
So that's insane luck. The video is doing good. It's got about 2,000 views within the first 24 hours.
That's
and you
great,
might say,
Phil.
well, wait a minute. Your God Pack is so rare. Why does your video only have 2,000 views? Well, because everyone stole it.
Yes.
As it was happening live on stream, all my detractors ripped the clip and uploaded it to their own channels. So they got the views, not me. They stole the content because they realized this is like a really rare thing to happen, and it happened to Phil.
But Phil, you live streamed it. So technically the content got out. It's out there. I don't get how he's acting like someone came in here and robbed him at gunpoint for his fucking Pokemon pack video or some shit.
Now people will talk about it. So they stole the content, and it's already been on their channels getting way more views than mine because they did it first.
All right,
because
I'm
I
going
had
to look
to process, upload, do all that.
I'm going to look up the DSP God Pack and see. You know, frankly, detractors get more views on anything. And let's be real. DSP could fall down the stairs and not benefit from it. No, that's DSP Gaming. He's got 3,000 views. I type in DSP God Pack and YouTube puts him on the front page and stuff. Like, bro, what is he whining about? Dude, look at this shit. See, DSP, crazy story. My first God Pack rip. Real God Pack, Mega Dream EX, insane hits. Plus Yu-Gi-Oh! 2, Pack Rips, episode 64. This dude sucks. Dude, what the fuck is this nonsense? Look at all this AI bullshit. Hold on. I'm about to choke. Okay, I'm back. Look at this shit. The DSP morning show. DSP's never looked this well put together in his fucking life, dog. Look at it. Can I zoom in more? Let me full screen this shit right here. What is this nonsense? He literally typed this shit in an AI prompt. It said yes. He's in a penthouse, skyrise apartment, New York City level. Look, there's art behind it. Phil doesn't even know what the fuck art looks like. Look at this shit. I would never. He's all clean. He looks healthy. This shit is fake news. Phil looks like he's fucking dyed the hair. Yes. Oh, Lord have mercy. Phil. That's how he sees himself. This is how this fucker actually sees himself. He's like, I'm a winner. Here's the other AI fucking thumb. He still looks like he's alive. Bro. Oh, the detractor stole it from me. Snort Hogan, 1,005, 700. It's all Phil, dude. YouTube does a better job of promoting Phil than Phil does promoting himself. Oh my God. Let me see if I can find like the picture somebody did where they're showing DSP making these stupid ass AI images of himself. But first, you get more Phil since people request this trash.
They added no context.
Wait, what? Illegal?
They did nothing. Their channels getting way more views than mine because they did it first. Because I had to process, upload, do all that, and they just live ripped it, which is illegal.
If that was the case, every fucking stream clipper on Twitter would be in jail, which would probably make the world a better place.
Added no context. They did nothing but steal, and they all got the initial views instead of me.
All right, I'm looking for the Phil stuff. Give me a
That's
second
sadly
here.
what happens these days. YouTube should stop it. And to be frank, I could enforce my right as the owner of the content to take it down.
Go.
And I might.
Who told Phil to watch the Korean documentary? You're a fucking terrorist, dude. It's your fault we're here. Whoever did this shit. Phil watches the Korean documentary before you know it. He's ripping card packs. He's copyright striking raw Phil, dude. Like, the only thing someone did was give this asshole ideas because he's so bereft of creativity. He can't even figure out how to fuck his own detractors correctly. Lawsuit, exactly. He's saying that shit because literally the day before, Hassan said he was going to sue people for clipping his channel. Now, all of a sudden, Phil has the same idea. Bro, fucking A. We could have had Dominic Schmidt.
Because it's messed up that they stole my content raw. It's different if, like, they did a highlight reel of it and edited.
Messed up they stole my content raw? Bro, you're broadcasting it. Damn it, dude. If you really gave a shit, you would film this crap with like a mirrorless camera. You would get yourself a Sony FX5 or 6, just came out. You'd set it up over your table and you'd film it in 8K with some decent lighting. Instead, we get this blurry bullshit.
It and commented over it, but most of them just raw ripped it because they realized this is like a big event.
It's not that
and
big
Phil's
event.
part of it, and we'll just steal
Phil's part of it. You know, a God Pack before, it didn't have the same hit until Phil got one. That's when the game changed. That's when everybody knew that was cash money.
So we'll have to see if I feel like doing anything. But anyway, yeah.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna fucking do? You're gonna sue them? You're gonna find Twitter pages and sue them? These guys stole my content, Your Honor. What did they do to you, Mr. Filbert? They uploaded the clip of me opening the God Pack first, see? And they stole, because this video should have had 20,000 views. Should have 20,000 views. On what planet would you get 20,000 views for this shit?
Great. It's about 2,000 views. You would think for a God Pack, you'd be getting 20,000 or
See?
more. I should.
You want to get 20,000 views, hit yourself in the head with a fucking hammer. You fucker. Why don't you get like Dominic Schmidt, wear a diaper and piss yourself and then scream about fucking your teddy?
No, I actually should, but you know, it is what it is with the way that these thieves operate. Anyway, I was incredibly ecstatic at that. Now,
wait, did somebody, why would he not? Because it's Phil. That's why. Phil believes that him opening a God pack is like a once in a lifetime event. This is some shit that'll never happen again. This is huge, dude. It's like an Avengers movie. It's an event.
Now my Wall of Fame looks completely different. 4 of those cards from the God pack are on the Wall of Fame because of the results
We
of
can't
this
even
God
see the
pack.
cards. We can't even see the fucking cards. This asshole. Why is there 20,000 people watching this right now? Because I opened the God pack. And then he tells us about the God. We can't see this shit, bro. Even if I zoom in, we still can't see fucking nothing.
The lowest value card on the Wall of Fame is...
Hold on. DSP, your lucid detractors are trying to say that the pack was fake, which is impossible. Thank you, Layla, the witch.
It's $25. Yeah, so this has changed the entire look of my wall and my collection's value, okay?
Dude, these fucking cards are his retirement, bro. That's his retirement right there. We're looking at it. He's so proud of this shit. It's like stocks and bonds for Phil. He's like, look at this. Look at this. The card that's the least is $25. $25. Let that sink in. Well, what does it matter? You're not going to sell them. You won't even grade them, even though grading a $25 card is stupid. But you know what the fuck I mean.
Okay, that pack was worth $700. Jasper, careful. Careful, buddy.
Look
Careful.
out, Jasper. Of course he has to be careful. He doesn't fucking front claws, you animal. You declawed that cat. We're going for the 5. Will Dominic Schmidt be your new The World is Burning? Not the request. Please don't. Well, you already placed the idea in my head. I didn't come up with that. You did. See, that I have to resist the urge to like just jump scare putting Dominic Schmidt in videos where he just goes, I like to fuck my titties. You know, like I can't help myself. I'm a cretin. Dusk 13th for the 10. Dishonor on you, dishonor on your gunpla, dishonor on your motorcycle. I will never forget the horrors you have inflicted upon me on this day, kind sir. I hope Fluffy hides your left. What? Is it because of Dominic Schmidt? It can't be. We haven't even watched Schmidt in a good 30 minutes. Unless, like, we're looking at Phil stuff. I don't know. Shin Kashi for the 2. Gundo, I pulled the Marita Cruz. Dude, really? The LR version? Nice. That's going to be worth some money later. All of the LR, like all of the first run of the Gundam cards are going to be worth so much because they won't reprint them in America. But they reprint them in Japan. So I guess get Rex Scrub. Hey, Shin. For the TBH, I don't know what that is for 200. For the Gundam card, God bless you, Shin. When I get the Gundam cards, I shall show them to you. I showed him my Hero Yui and Wing Zero. They're worth next to nothing. This is not the account you are looking for the 5. For the Phil slop. Oh, man. Why do people enjoy the Phil stuff? Betting star for the 5. Gundam, ignore everyone. Just watch what you want. We're just here for the ride, and I'm all right with it. Thank you, Betting star. You are a true supporter. He understands the importance of watching Dominic Schmidt fucking teddy bear. Space War brewing for the 5. It was really hard for Phil to open those packs. You see his arms. This is true, so I guess you have a point. It is a cause for celebration. McAloy for the 5. DSP getting the pack makes 100% sense. 100% sense. Too much luck goes towards those who squander it. Everyone else has to just grind for everything. See, Mac gets it. That's why I don't want to watch this. Because it's more good luck for Phil and none for me. Dusk the 13th for the 5. Hold on, it's anus. You're a VTuber. You don't need to get dressed. Well, I have to get dressed to get on the computer, and you're late. Like, I remember Zill was talking about that once. We were playing video games, and Zill's like, I'm not wearing any pants. I'm like, why the fuck wouldn't you wear pants to get on the computer and play video games with us? Why would you not dress yourself? Forget it. I got distracted. That's 13th of 5 Gundam. The stuff you watch makes me think my redhead ex with felonies for arson, B&E assault, etc. might actually be better than dying alone. Well, listen. The chat requested we look at the crazy women who want to off their children. That wasn't me. If it was up to me, we'd be watching Dominic Schmidt. A much more wholesome video. Twitch for the 2. DSP is likely faking God Pack opens. I earned this. I hope you're right. Because I probably wouldn't put it past Phil. Anything to own the trolls. Rook taking rook for the 1920. That's a big juicy tip. Just got off the plane. I was sitting next to a Disney executive producer. We had a nice chat. Disney is effed. Did you pitch my genius for shows? I can save Star Wars. I can do it. Give me a chance, Disney. First off, get rid of Rosario Dawson and whatever the hell shit she's doing. It looks like crap. Geriatric old lady doing Star Wars. Gay. Don't need that. Pedro Pascal. Gone. Fruity. Stunner for the 5. Maybe I'm a terrible person, but someone physically robbing Phil of his Pokemon cards on the stream would be hilarious. No, Stunner, that would be fucking prime time, dude. I would rip that video and watch it daily. Long as Phil isn't shot. You know, I don't want Phil getting shot. Phil getting robbed, funny. Phil shot, not so much. Probably be funny, but it would be bad. You know, we don't need Phil going down in such a way. Majin for the 2. DSP said he gets 40K worth of views, but algorithm? What? I know he was saying like every day he streams, he's getting thousands, but
gonna slip.
Scrap
Don't
all
slip.
of Disney Star Wars. Okay,
Do
I'm
not
with
slip and
you,
hurt
Gerald.
yourself. Be careful, okay?
Be careful,
Okay.
Jasper.
Don't hurt yourself. Now he doesn't know what he's doing.
Yes, he does. He knows exactly what he's doing, but the problem is he doesn't have claws. So the cat's like, shit, I could really be secure here if only Daddy didn't take my fucking tools.
So anyway, amazing.
It'd be funny if Jasper just took a header into those cards, though.
I wanted to show you the cards, the 2 big hits, but I
Show us
can't
the
now
hit.
because if I move, Jasper will fall off the chair.
They pick up Jasper.
So maybe later in the show, I'll show you the cards again because obviously they look beautiful. Like the Mega Gengar EX is so
Oh my-
gorgeous. What an awesome card.
What bro. Why is he acting like this is so monumentous? Or like I can't even think straight. It just doesn't make sense to me. He's sitting here selling us on the cards he already got. It's so beautiful, you guys. It's like a dude who's got like a Ferrari or something, but it's not a Ferrari. It's a Japanese Pokemon card that's inherently worth less than the American card. It doesn't matter that fucking much. Jesus Christ.
And again, Mega Gengar EX is one of the most sought after cards in Pokemon.
Tell
this
me
year.
again about it.
It is the most valuable card. That's a new card this year in any set.
I wish Jasper would claw this motherfucker. I wish Jasper just jump on his fucking scalp and rip off that toupee.
So that's pretty awesome. So people are asking.
He doesn't have anything else in life but paper. Okay. You got a point there. You got a point. I fucking forgot. I'm stupid.
What if I were to get the Gengar graded? All right, so
Pull out the card, Phil. Titillate us,
Here he
please.
is.
Put in the camera.
here, I'll here's what
I
I'll
can't
do.
see.
Just for the sake, because I know you guys want to see it again. It's such a
Look at the lines on his forehead, dude. Jesus Christ. He needs to get the Melanie Max Botox guy and get some help.
nice looking card, right?
Oh, Vegas beer. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. Making sure
So,
Snow Hogan gets his 15
here it
cents.
is. Mega Gengar EX in this set. Okay.
Hold on. I got the perfect thing for this.
And so, can you imagine how many lives this is going to be saving?
Amazing looking card, sick art.
Amazing.
Worth $413.
Oh,
okay.
boy.
But it's considered raw condition, meaning it's not graded. If
Oh,
I were
really?
to send this to PSA to grade it and it got graded a 10,
Mm-hmm.
I've looked online. They
Uh-huh.
sell for between $500 to $700. So
Damn, dude, the Japanese version is worth so much less. Hey, Edward von Smuts for the 10. It's been a while, Smuts. Don't forget, DSP couldn't work out the other day because Jasper rolled his chest. Yeah, we'll watch that. We'll watch that. Let's
it actually
go.
doesn't really go crazy with raising of the value. And that's the problem.
It's because you
If
bought the fucking the Japanese one, you idiot. You should have got the American version.
Send it to PSA and I do the advanced speed.
Yeah.
It's $350.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll spend more to get it graded than it would be worth after it's graded a PSA 10. I could go for the slow.
Yeah, but here's the thing. If you pay them to grade it, and let's say by some miracle you got a PSA 10, even though it's bent. Let's say Phil gets a PSA 10. It's like worth $700-800. In a year or two, it'll be worth probably $2,000 or something. Now I know that because my assistant's into Pokemon, and it was her birthday like a year or two ago. So I got, I think, a graded, I think it was like an 8 or something Gengar card. I don't know which one it was, right? But it was like one she didn't have, right? Bro, that card, when I bought it graded, that asshole sold it to me for $60. Do you know how much it's worth now? The thing's like $2,000. It doesn't make any sense. It don't make any fucking sense. So if he grades it in like a year or two, it'll be worth more. But Phil is actually, for a dude who went to business school, he's so fucking financially illiterate. It's crazy. It's crazy. In fact, all the money he's spending on these cards, why isn't he investing it in a 401k? He keeps telling us he'll have to stream till he's like old and dies. Well, maybe, I don't know, put some money away in a 401k. Like, get an investment portfolio. You could do a balanced portfolio, dude, and steadily grow your money safely. It's not big on risk, but like it's guaranteed growth just off the top of my fucking head. Instead, this dude is buying Japanese Pokemon cards and then letting them sit behind him. Oh my God. PSA just Yakuza, Griff. You're not supposed to get it, kid.
Mode, and that's $80, but then I won't get the card back for 6 months. So, you know what I mean? Like, it's just not worth it. To be frank with you, I feel like the whole grading system is a scam. I feel like it's actually not legit. Maybe I'm wrong. I feel like it's not legit. I feel like it's a way for them to make tons of money to do literally nothing.
Phil literally said the stock market's a scam. Everything's a scam except what Phil does. That's the craziest thing. This dude's nuts. He's so nuts. Hold on. Stocks aren't guaranteed. Bonds are. All right. Stocks, bonds, whichever one you prefer. I kind of like gambling, so I go with stocks. I haven't put money in let's see. I haven't put money into like I don't know if it was a bond or an ETF. I can't remember what it's called, since like Biden was president. Because when Biden was president, the percentage on bonds or whatever, or stock ETFs, was so fucking high, dude. It was like 8%. So if you were a millionaire, I'm not, but I have friends who are. So when they tell me to invest, sometimes I kind of follow their lead. I knew millionaires that were they would just put $3, $4, $5 million in this like account, and they can't touch it for like 3 or 4 years, but the money just grows. It was free money for them. But you know, hey, long time no see. Invest in gold. Rec, been a while. There's a Gundam down here, the classic guy. He's been doing it invest in gold. I would say gold is a good investment. Definitely. I remember a dude was telling me to invest in gold back in like 2007, but I didn't have any money. And back then in 2007, he was like, an ounce of gold was like $1,500. Now an ounce of gold is like what, 4,000, 4,008. So there's that. So gold, definitely. When you think about it, Phil's probably spent the same amount of money on Pokemon cards that he could have spent on gold. And he would have had more money with the gold. Huh. Are we really doing this? Look at that bald
They basically
spot.
have a stranglehold on.
Look at that shit. Phil needs to get some Rogaine, dude. Look at that. That is nuts.
And that they basically have a stranglehold on the card system. So I don't really want
There's another
to
company
bother
that does
with it,
card grading.
to be frank with
not
you.
just them.
I think that it would be a scam. I'd send it in, and I'd be lucky to get it graded 10. If I do, great, but I don't even increase my value that much, and I don't want to wait 6 months.
Oh my God.
To get my card back. You know what I'm saying?
What else are you gonna do with the fucking cards? It's just gonna sit in the background. It's gonna sit in the background till the card grift ends, and then that card will end up in the storage nook. And then the card will sit there for literal years. It'll be 20 fucking 30. And then Phil will do his like Indivestance Day in July, where he goes to the fucking closet and he pulls out all his garbage. And then he's like,
Oh, guys, remember when I was opening Pokemon packs and ripping them? Remember when I got that God pack?
and then what's his name? Was it Konikaru? No. Snowcar will come in. And Snowcar will be like, hey, Phil, if you had graded that card back when you first got it, it would now be worth $4,000.
Shut up, Snow Carl. Card grading is a scam.
I would never get that money back.
That would be pretty stupid. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think it would make sense.
Edward Von Smooch, a member for 8 months. Thank you. Still been lurking. Had to quit my job a couple of months ago to keep from bubbling myself. So just been laying low. Praise be to Uncle Baby Papa Gundam. I should just rip Uncle Baby Billy's whole flow and see if that works out for me. Well, God bless you. And you know what? If you quit a job to save your sanity, good for you, man. Sometimes, you know, the job just wants too much from you. It wants you to do a video about a woman who takes out her kids, and then other women give her $1 million and try to pin the murders on her husband because they're crazy. Before you know it, dude, it's hard to get out of bed some days. Then you got to watch film. Ernest Cole, the Man King, member of 4 months. Can we look at something fun like some video game related to WWE, women, cake, or anything? Okay, not just this jabroni. I think I might have something. Give me a second. No, that's Dominic Schmidt. Let's get Melanie Mack out of here. Okay. Here is a perfect example of DSP using AI and himself all the fucking time. Let me get this last one. Nonstop Dre for the 2. Wait until Phil finds out about Black Label cards. All right. Somebody tell Phil without giving him money. Can anybody get that done? Let's just send him down a horrible path. Anyway, this is Phil, how he sees himself. And this is what Phil really looks like, bruh. You know what Phil should do? He should AI himself to look like this. I'm saving this photo, dude. I'm saving this. Whoever made this, I'm stealing it. Licensed detractor, this is mine now. I'm going to take this. It is going to be the cover of my DSP side scrollers video. I'm going to have fucking Craig looking normal. I'm going to put dying next to him. I got to get my joy where I can, dude. I really do. That's the point. DSP is fucking. Oh, God. Oh, that was worth the trip.
Now, there are cards that when you grade them, they exponentially increase in value. For example.
Yeah, tell me more, Phil.
The Inferno X card here. This guy is only worth around $29, I think. It could be like 30 something.
This is a good one. There's no way Phil did this. Lord Diaz did it. Okay, it makes sense. I was about to say, this shit's just too fucking accurate.
The whole thing's a scam. It really is. Like, it doesn't make sense. If the grading system was cheaper or more fast or more reliable, then it would. But
big ups, Lord Diaz.
And you might say, why don't you use another one of the grading companies? Because literally no one does. And if they do, the cards don't sell. Everyone wants PSA. Everyone is looking for the PSA grading. That's it. That's correct, Mr. Chill Gaming. That's the other thing. PSA is being sued in a class action lawsuit. People are saying PSA doesn't really grade cards. What PSA does is they look at the market and they'll grade a card based on what keeps the value up in the market so that they make more money as opposed to grading cards actually on the grade of the card, if that makes sense. So, for example,
oy vey, this dude, he makes everything so fucking boring, bro. Here's Phil opening like WWE Champions cards. And then look at the difference between.
It is a 5-star goal. 5-star goal. Oh, brother!
Phil gets a 5-star Hogan. He's in it.
Oh, yes, we did it. Oh, you Hulkamaniac.
Phil pulls a guy package that's like, oh, guys.
Out there, all you Hulkamaniacs. We did it. We pulled our first Hogan live on stream. Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Yes.
That's how I like feel when I get like, that's how I feel when I get like a card I want from the Gundam pack. I'm like, oh yeah, Sasabi. Yes. But I don't film myself. All right. I don't want to bother listening to Phil explain card packs anymore. Let's move on to Jasper, like scratching shit out of DSP. Get the fuck out of here, Ridge. Oh my God. These Ridge commercials. Motherfuckers pull out Tony Hawk. Looks like he crawled out of a casket or some shit. Nothing personal, Tony, but that dude looked tired. You're like, Tony, tell him about the Ridge wallet thing. I'm like, no, get Tony an IV. The dude looks like he's on his way out.
Well, Soul at 2 a.m., apparently you're pretty perceptive. I'm not in a bad mood, but allow me to explain something that happened last night.
I would not be surprised if the Gunna card game does have a colony drop. Like, they do just about everything.
Because it will likely affect today's streams. Thank you for the first contribution of the day.
You got a good point, dude. It's weird to me how every piece of pop culture is now in card form. I fucking agree. I think it's mainly because of Pokemon. Because Pokemon is just like, the cards are worth so much money. Every company now figures it's free. It's a license to print money. They put out these cards. Yeah, once in a while, put out a rare one and watch people spend thousands of dollars just to try and get that rare card. Then you add in Logan Paul completely inflating the card market with his bullshit. Now you can't enjoy the hobby at all. Almost everybody's a scalper. It's tiresome, dude.
So you ready for a little story?
Yes,
story
dude.
time with Phil here on the morning show, I hope. Okay, so here's the story. Every night, as we're all going to sleep, I grab our cat Jasper and bring him into the bedroom with us. The reason I do that is because if I don't, okay, he literally will wake up in the middle of the night and run all over the house.
So he's a cat. That's what cats do. At night, cats are active, bro. That's how they are. Nighttime comes, the cat's like, it's time to while out. That's what Smokey used to do. Smokey would like, I miss that cat, but he's a piece of shit, dude. Smokey was a piece of shit. When he got too old to run, when he got just too old, he would climb to the highest fucking piece of furniture in the house, like the Lion King. And he would just scream, dude. He would scream. Just wake up in the middle of the night, Fluffy's getting pissed off. I come in, I'm like, what the fuck's wrong, Smokey? And he's like, got his head up like this. And he's just meowing. I'm like, what's wrong? Then he stopped and he looked at me like I was the crazy one. Did he get down? They don't know what the fuck was his problem. Then, like, Smokey would knock over shit and scare the shit out of himself. But there were some days where Smokey would just rip up paper. I couldn't keep paper in my printer because Smokey would go over the printer and he just start ripping it to shit when I'm sleeping, dude. Fluffy hated Smokey when it was nap time. I missed that cat. He was great. He was great. The cat has to roam. That's what they do. But Phil, like, picks up the cat against its will and forces it into the room with them all night. The cat might need to piss, dude. Cats piss at night. Smokey used to shit like a machine. I'd wake up at 3 a.m. I just hear like that, dude. It was crazy. I couldn't imagine having him in the room with me.
So we have to keep him in the bedroom with us at night, and we close the door, and he sleeps with us in there. He's got a litter box. He's got food. He's got...
No fucking way. No. Bro. This is crazy as cat piss. In the room. Yes, Abe, you heard this motherfucker. I gotta play that shit again.
And run all over the house.
Yeah,
so we have to keep him in the bedroom with us at night, and we...
You don't need to, but you're crazy.
Close the door, and he sleeps with us in there. He's got a litter box. He's got food. He's got, a fountain. He's fine.
Could you imagine sleeping, right? Like, do you know that litter boxes, like a lot of litter, like certain litter brands are not good to be in the house with a pregnant woman? Real, like for real, look it up. Dude. No. On top of that, you're breathing in all that litter dust. You're breathing in the cat's fecal matter. And it's piss, dude. Cats, man, when they piss and shit, sometimes it stinks. Come on, bro. That's nuts. That is actually crazy. I could not imagine living like that. This doesn't make any fucking sense. I'm telling you, Dark Side Phil is nuts.
Okay. But then
also, I would not recommend a fountain. Like Smokey got sick after using a fountain. I will never use an animal fountain again.
in the morning, we open the door, we let him out, and he goes about his business in the rest of the house. Okay. So last night, usual routine. Okay. Usually, when I'm trying to pick up Jasper and we're downstairs together, he gets the zoomies at the end of the night. He does this every night. It's his tradition. He gets excited. He starts running around the house.
So this is how you know Phil doesn't know shit about animals. Like, if the cat does it every night, yes, exactly. Cat litter box is the worst smells ever. My buddy had a cat, and the cat's name was Stinks, because that cat had the smelliest shit I've ever smelt in my life. Then, like, when he lost his apartment, he was in between houses, I had to watch Stinks for like a year. I love that cat, but man, did his shit stink. I was like, I see why you got this fucking name, little dude.
Starts rolling all over the carpets and everything. And then I have to try to scoop him up. And, when you grab a cat.
Fucking Jasper's rolling on the carpet. He's having a good time for once. And then Phil puts a fucking end to it. This dude is an animal. Wherever he goes, he's a thief of joy.
You have to know how to handle a cat properly. A lot of people don't know, and they grab a cat incorrectly. You're actually supposed to have one arm underneath so that the cat's kind of draping over your arm and your other arm under their bottom. So basically they're supported almost like a baby. So that way their back isn't strained and they don't feel like they're being dragged. It doesn't hurt them or anything like that. Okay. So
Australia had the crocodile hunter. We have Phil, the cat whisperer.
I pick up Jasper as usual, and he is full of energy. Okay. He's got the zoomies. So I got to try to calm him down. Sometimes he tries to bite when you do that.
Why are you trying to calm the fucking cat down? The cat is just living its life.
So I pick him up.
And the cat's biting Phil, and he doesn't understand the cat thinks Phil's like playing with him. Either that or the cat just genuinely hates this motherfucker.
And we're going upstairs together. And
it starts with a simple click.
Oh, son of a bitch. Hold on. Nothing like AI slot videos. Thanks, YouTube.
As I'm heading into our bedroom, okay, we have had hot weather. We have all of our air conditioning installed, and we have a series of fans all over the house. There's actually a fan, tower oscillating fan right outside of my door here of the office. There's another oscillating fan right outside of our bedroom. There's another.
Oh my God. It's like 10,000 fans in the fucking room. Hold on. I'm sorry. I saw this shit and I immediately lost it.
Heal. I had to press it 5 times before he responded.
Somebody said he's coughing up a hairball.
Heal. I had to press it 5 times before he responded.
What the fuck? Mighty D. Okay. I was looking for DSP's bald spot, and I saw that, and I just lost it. All right, more Phil.
Oscillating fan in the middle of our staircase heading downstairs, and there's another fan at the bottom of the staircase. So the way that we've angled them all is to catch the air of the air conditioning and blow it through the house like a wind tunnel. And that.
Is this how DSP air conditions his home? What the fuck? I saw like a detractor meme where somebody just did this picture of DSP in a hallway with a ton of fans. I didn't know what the fuck they're talking about. Now I get it. Bro. Oh my God, dude.
That's how we distribute the cold air during the hot summer months. We don't have central air, so we have this elaborate system that we use, okay?
It sounds retarded. It's not elaborate. Why don't you just pay for central air, you fucking idiot? You got all this money for like cards. You got 3 computers in your bedroom. You got curved monitors, bro. You can't get some central air. You can't like not buy toys for like a month, Phil, and buy some central air.
So, complete freak situation. All right. Basically, what had happened was, if you remember, the power had gone out yesterday.
Okay.
During this very show. It went out twice for literally no good reason. And by the way, the power company never explained why. They don't. The power company out here constantly has these issues and does not have any.
You know what's funny? Phil probably is slowly killing one of his circuit breakers, dude. That's what's going on. He's got like 3 computers on, Cat's doing stuff. He's got a hallway with like 5 fans. He is just sucking up juice. It's crazy. I can't wait for the electric going out arc when he completely fries his shit out. It's going to be great.
Accountability. They don't explain anything and no one.
Could you imagine Phil trying to replace the circuit breaker on his own? He could die. He would literally probably kill himself. In a Minecraft game, YouTube. But for real.
Holds them to task for it. So anyway, what had happened was the fan had gone off during the course of the day. But my wife and I.
Hey, look how he manages wires. He's like, I don't know why the power would go out, guys.
The house, we had never positioned.
Okay, I'm sorry. We're supposed to be listening to Phil's story. I just get distracted. He rambles on, and I sort of mentally
the course of the
out.
day. But my wife and I kind of didn't notice. You know what I'm saying? Like everything else kind of went back on, but this particular fan stayed off. Therefore, because the fan was off.
The one fan doesn't turn on. Something's wrong, Phil.
The fan wasn't in the correct position to blow the air through the house. We had never positioned it. We had never set it up right. Okay. So normally this fan would be sitting right outside of the bedroom in the hallway.
This sounds so fucking convoluted, bro. It sounds like he's trying to do dominoes with fans or something. I don't get this. I wish he'd show us a photo. It's the least he could do.
That way it would catch the air from the air conditioning in the bedroom and blow it downstairs. It wasn't. The fan just happened to be slightly inside of the bedroom, kind of blocking the doorway. Okay?
Okay.
I didn't know this.
How? You can see the fan in the doorway. This doesn't make sense.
I'm walking upstairs with Jasper in my arms, as I always do, and he's tending to get excited, as he always does. He always has like the Zoom.
Phil explaining things never ceases to aggravate. Yes. But you people demanded more fucking Phil. Then him secretly watch his DSP straight to go to sleep after. No. After this, there's no more Phil. The second I get off this motherfucker, I am tired. I can't even focus, dude. I'm literally like getting ADD. Commander CQC for the 2. Bring the other wacko back. No more Phil. Say somebody understands the magic of Dominic Schmidt. Limp Bizkit, remember for 2 months, it's all yucks. Limp Bizkit is tired of Phil too. Sultan of Bacon for 3. Repel the 19th. Merch on the way. Like that idea. I'm stealing it. I'll send it to Adis right now. Coleman King for the 25. Remember to get Stranger Than Heaven Gundam. Tupac, your favorite rapper, demands it. Well, as Tupac said, holler if you hear me. I better go buy it now. Why is he even in that shit? That literally doesn't make any sense. Tupac and Snoop are in that shit. And it's supposed to be, what, Japan in the 1930s? Everything's so fucking crazy. Albert Ross for the 2. Cats and dogs are autism coded. How are the dogs? Maybe a dog. We'll think about it another time. Von Nass for the 2. Elmo Govna. How about some more teddy bear love? I agree. I personally think Dominic delivers a bit more content for the times. Let's see what Dominic's doing. Damn it.
Dominic Swinger.
I don't even want to
You see? Just 1 second of Dominic, 10 times better than Phil. Tatsunami Daki? I probably got that wrong for the 5. Please check your P.O. box the next couple of days. All right, I'll get on it. Oh, Jesus. I'll try to. I can't do it tomorrow. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been up all night editing till about 8 a.m. because this fucking feminist video is damn near 40 minutes, 30 to 40 minutes, dude. So like I edit all night, then I pass out. By the time I wake up, clean myself up, get dressed, it's time to go on F&T. If I didn't have to do F&T, I could probably get there. Saturday closes at noon. Fuck me with toast. I'll have to shoot for Monday or stay up all night and day, God willing. But I will do so, my guy. Nonstop Dre for the 2. It's a gun. We'll get reincarnated as D's. Why the fuck would you say something so terrible? Terrible. Oh man. Where's great. Now it's broken.
Banned. Gone forever.
Garrus 95 for the 5. If you don't mind talking about it, Gunham, what are some legit 9-to-5 jobs you've worked in your life? What was the best / worst? I've never really worked legit. I think the closest I used to work at Walmart for a hot minute. That sucked dick. That really sucked. The craziest stuff happened. I almost missed the insanity. Like my manager was cheating on her boyfriend and he did MMA. So she would like hook up with like the dude who worked in the milk section in the freezer, which was crazy because the freezer was fucking cold. But then when the MMA dude came in, I would see the milk section guy just fucking bolting out of the store while the guy was chasing him. Then we had one manager, bro. He looked like the guy from the Hitman games, right? He just one day became gay. Like one day, dude, he just came to work and he was gay. And when I say he was gay, he came in with his boyfriend and they were wearing like BDSM leather shit, dude. And he left his wife and kids. Yeah, he looked like Agent 47. Dude, it was fucking bonkers, that Walmart. Dude, I didn't think about it. Oh, man. It like the job sucks so bad. I remember like there's this kid who worked with me, but we were kids then, I guess. So we're both kids, but I'm like, he was a kid. He's slightly younger. And he quit to go work at McDonald's. That's how bad it was. It sucked. Oh, man. Let's see. What else did I do? I worked for an independent film company in California, but that's not really a real job. Man, it sucked. You ever hold a boom mic when they're filming? Oh, that my little arms. I was underage working too, so that's probably a problem. That sucked. God, I'd really have to think because it's been so long since I worked a normal gig. I've always been on the fringe. Yeah, I found out how to do stuff like working with dudes who make replicas of movie props, paid real good money. Way better than a real job. I worked in warehouses. I don't know if that counts as normal because I would work from 4 a.m. to like 3 to 4 p.m. That job sucked too. That one really sucked. They would have me loading 3 FedEx trucks, dude. 3 at once. And they got these turn belt machines and they're just chucking the boxes, dude. They were just the machine was just throwing them at me. And I'm like running back and forth and there's no AC. Have you been on a fucking FedEx truck, an 18-wheeler with no AC, dude? The further into the truck you got, the hotter it was. It was like being in an oven. Kept me fit and thin, though. So I was doing music, so I didn't care. I just needed to pay bills, and I needed to help support my mother, which I now realize I did a lot in my life. So I just did what I had to do. Kept me nice, thin, hang out with chicks, play music. I think the one thing I miss about a normal job, without a shadow of a doubt, is the second it's over, I'm free. You know, like the second you clock out, whatever the fuck you want to call it, the day's done, I could do what I wanted. I go home, play video games all night, could get drunk, could do nothing, could jerk off the porn, go hang out at your buddy's job or their house. There's one guy named Mayo, and it was fucking awesome apartment, dude. These guys, one of my band members lived there with them. Dude, it was fucking great. Get off work, show up on my motorcycle, go in, and we play Led Zeppelin albums. They had a vinyl player, dude, in the 2000s. It was crazy. It was like, it's fucking 2011. You got a vinyl player, bro? This is nuts. We literally pretended we were in the 70s. Smoking pot. Chicks would come over. all this stuff is happening, nothing but fun and music, free drinks, occasionally free drugs. Oh, God. That was it. That was the time, man. Now look at me. I'm in the decline. I'm at the end of the road. It's like dying, bro. 1 minute you're hanging out with your buddies, you're playing music. Cute girls just come in out of nowhere. It's like the second the drugs came out, girls just appeared like magic, like poof. And I'm like, these fucking girls are hot. I was like King Cobra. Oh yeah, what a piece of ass. Didn't get laid though that time. But what? Gunner talking like that one Sinner movie moment. Did that happen in Sinners? Well, nobody turned into a vampire or anything. It's just, that's what you're alluded to. It was just, that was where it was at. Now, time for Phil.
Me's at night, like I said. So as I'm walking into the bedroom,
literally like streaming, watching a dude talk about fucking his teddy. Let's see. Jeff Leper for the 2. When are you and Phil moving in together? Never. Fuck off, Jeff. No. I will do content with Phil if I'm paid handsomely. Like, me and Phil go to, I don't know, some fucking country and run around like I show speed for 5 minutes. But I have to be paid like $1 million or something. I want real money. Because, like, working with Phil, he's like a black cloud. He just brings you down. Jag for the 7. Yo, Gunham, thanks for the laughs and putting up with DSP. By the way, what happened to the Fallout New Vegas Gunham? I don't know. Like, last time I taught the dude making the mod, I finished all of the audio. So that was like a year ago, wasn't it? I finished all the audio tracks. I wish I could. Dude, if I knew where the fuck I put some of these, because I did a whole bit, this whole thing. I wish I could play it for you guys, because I don't remember which one it is. It's literally like 200 voice lines I did. I'll look for it later. Remind me later or something. I'll do it probably after this. Some of them I thought were genuinely funny. But the guy who's working on it, I think he's working on his car. And then he disappeared for a while. You know? Then he came back. He disappeared again. He said like the mod was too complicated for people to install, so he had to make it idiot proof. And then I haven't heard about it. So it is what it is, you know. Ernest the Coldman King for the 30. Also, about your show idea you pitched to Asmund. I think it would be more funny to take DSP to the hood and try to set him up with a member. No. You're going to get us fucking killed, bro. What do you think is going to happen? Phil and me, neither one of us have street cred. Hopefully this has nothing to do with me. Phil's not going to a black neighborhood. That would never happen. You can put money on that. Even for money. Valstead for the 14. Remember to check Gundo's garage. Oh, yeah. We got to get some new designs up. I talked to Anus about it. All right. Let's finish the Phil. A stream of you versus Phil on Marvel Tokon would make bank, but Phil would never do it. I would train for that. I forgot to buy that for the PlayStation. I feel like I want to just go to the game store and actually buy the game myself rather than ordering online. You know what I'm saying? Go to the hood and cap some rock. Nah, dog, not feeling that at all. You're going to have me go to the hood and get us both killed. For real. I'm going to show up looking like Nick Fuentes. And I can't play the clip because my thing broke. Why does this work like that? Why is this so lame and broken? Damn it, forget it.
Okay, because the fan is out of position.
Well, what did you do this weekend?
Jasper
Damn you, YouTube.
Kicks with his foot. It hits the fan. It freaks him out because he wasn't expecting anything to be there. He's thinking, I'm just going to kick and be silly. He kicks.
This rationale is retarded. He thinks like Jasper's playing with him like Phil literally treats Jasper like it's a child and it's a fucking cat. How's your weekend? It's rough, Jer.
As he hits the fan, he completely.
Let me hear this
because
again.
he wasn't expecting anything to be there again.
Because he's saying there's a fan in the door. All right. So I assume the fan was on the floor. So we have to surmise that in order for Jasper to kick the fan and Phil is carrying Jasper, the fan has to be elevated somehow, but in the door.
Jasper kicks with his foot. It hits the fan. It freaks him out because he wasn't expecting anything to be there. He's thinking, I'm just going to kick and be silly. He kicks. As he hits the fan, he completely freaks out and he takes both of his feet and he claws as hard as he possibly can into me. Okay?
Maybe you should stop carrying that fucking cat, Phil. Ever thought of that? The fan is on the stair chair. I missed that part of the story, and I won't go back for it. I refuse.
This literally gored my chest. Okay?
All right.
So right now, I have 7 deep cuts in my chest and going down into the top of my stomach from Jasper last night.
How is he holding this cat that it could literally swivel around and just dig into him in such a way with his hind feet? I bet when DSP got gored, exactly. I bet DSP was screaming, "Ah, Jasper, I should have had your back claws removed too."
Okay? It was so bad that I had to go immediately into the bathroom. My wife was in there and she's like, "I'm not done yet." I said, I can't wait. And I had to
Cat, I'm bleeding out. It's like when you get shot in Battlefield 6 and your character's on the ground is like screaming medic.
Grab a washcloth, and I basically had to stop the bleeding. I got rubbing alcohol, luckily, and I was easily able to disinfect immediately and allowed it to stop bleeding. And I was like, oh my God.
That was a close one, Cat. I almost got a blood clot.
And it was just bad. It hurt like crazy. All right. The good news is they're not super deep where it's like, oh, I need to go get stitches or anything like that.
Thank
These
God.
aren't light scratches. These are pretty ouch scratches, and it was bleeding a bit. But the good news is I disinfected it immediately.
He just told us that like a second ago. Fucking A. I hate his story so much.
Of rubbing alcohol. If I hadn't, could have been in problem. You know, I could have got sick from it because that's the problem with cat scratches.
Show the scars, Phil. He won't. Remember when Phil was telling us he had ripped abs?
If you don't disinfect immediately, you could get sick. But
oh my God, dude, it's not that bad. The cat doesn't go outside. Granted, it's like in the litter box in the bedroom. Like, how is he worried about the cat scratching him, but he's not worried about smelling cat feces all night and litter dust when he's sleeping? Why do you think you have fucking shitty sinuses, you idiot?
I did disinfect them immediately. And it's basically, I'm in pain. All right.
DSP, when he wakes up after
robbing wounds on me.
He's Cat Kenshiro.
And what sucks is I was supposed to work out. Can't work out now.
How
Because if
come
I
you can't
did,
work
like
out?
I was going to work out last night, right before I went to bed, actually, I was going to work out a bit. How can I do that? I'm going to bleed all over the place.
Dude, you aren't doing that fucking much, bro. He's nuts.
You know, so I couldn't do that. So I lost a workout.
Bro, I was bench pressing with a sprain risk like an idiot. If I could do that, you could live with 7 cat scratches, my guy.
I'm hoping that I'll be good enough tonight that I'll be able to get to work out again. Sucks. I don't want to miss workouts, but I did already. Sucks. So basically, it's just bad luck. It's not, no one's to blame here for what happened. Jasper always has the zoomies at night.
Then let the cat run. Here we go. This is the macho man we're dealing with. Look at that shit. Full screen it. Oh, he dropped something. Oh, his hands. Oh, my hands. Really? That Phil. What a dude.
His behavior to be kind of silly. Obviously, the fan being there was a complete freak. It normally wouldn't have been there. It would have been in the hallway, but it wasn't in the hallway because the power had gone out in a freak thing. So the only real people to blame here are the power company. The power company.
What? What the actual fuck? That was such a left field. That shit made no sense. Dynamo Alpha 2. Thoughts on PSN boycott? I'm for it. Fuck them. I'm not buying PS6. Dust 13 for the 2. Philly cheapskate ain't allowed in the hood. Sounds good to me. Hold on. We got something for the silliness. 50 gifted no refunds membership from Trey Stonewall, the mighty benefactor of the channel. The man trying to make me as rich as Daddy Phil. It's broken. Fuck you. You broke a piece.
Phil, and Phil. And we're going to dance. We're going to dance tonight. We're going to do that. I'm doing a back-to-back dancing with Phil. All right. Very nice. A nice juicy tip. Send it right now through the PayPal link. A nice juicy tip. Send me a juicy tip. Let's hit the goal. Right?
Thank you, Trey Stonewall. Hold on. Yeah, I saw the leak gameplay. Can't play it. If I play it, I'll get my channel deleted because YouTube's gay like that. Let me get back to what Phil said because I got to hear that again.
There was a complete freak. It normally wouldn't have been there. It would have been in the hallway, but it wasn't in the hallway because the power had gone out in a freak thing. So the only real people to blame here are the power company. Power company, if they could just keep the goddamn power on, none of this would have happened. Power, obviously, the fan being there was a complete freak. It normally wouldn't have been there. It would have been in the hallway, but it wasn't in the hallway because the power had gone out in a freak thing. So the only real people to blame here are the power company. The power company, if they could just keep the goddamn power on, none of this would have happened. It's the power company. Do you see why I was so upset and why I was crashing out yesterday? Because of the power company, I now have 7 huge gaping wounds on my chest.
Okay, he realized quickly how fucking stupid that sounded, and he played along with it. And I know that to be true because of DSP's power outage stream. Hold on. Did we get another big fat juicy tip? Skater Freak for the 50. Suffer Phil. These juicy tips are coming in far too frequently, sir. There's not enough time.
Let's hit the goals right now. And let's get a big, fat, juicy tip. Let's get some goals hit. Let's hit the goal right now by the end of this podcast.
Oh, crap.
Understand now? You see why I was so freaking out and upset?
Oh, you motherfuckers.
What's going on, everyone? Good morning and welcome
This is the
to
last
the
one for
DSP
real.
Morning Show. How y'all doing?
We got to get to the DSP
I hope you're
tripping out
doing
over
well.
power.
And that's fine. What you have to understand, this is what I talked about yesterday or the day before. No, 2 days ago, right? My new strategy.
Wait a second.
New strategy is what I talked about yesterday or the day before. No, 2 days ago, right?
What the hell was that about?
My new strategy, all right, for success is different than the strategy that I used to use. Are my pop-ups working? This week, reviews down. Yes.
Fast forward. Okay, power's out. Okay, power's out, but DSP has his generator on.
I have to turn that one off, and this monitor will not turn on. There's nowhere for me to even plug it in to get power. So I guess I just got to do it the old-fashioned way. All right, hold on. No, it's not the breaker in my office. I'm telling you right now, it's the power is completely out. I can tell you right now, it's not the breaker because there's no power in the rest of my house either.
Dude, if my power went out while I was live streaming, I would take that as a cue to go outside. I would leave so quick. I'm like, well, free time to go out and play. Don't have to edit. I would literally get my keys, hop on my motorcycle, and just ride around. Oh, Phil, you son of a bitch. He's got like a power brick or whatever the hell this thing is. He doesn't use it to charge his phone or his wife's phone. He's just like, I'm going to keep streaming.
I've got monitor, I got the computer, all these accessories running on it, and the internet is running on it. That's why the internet's still on, because the modem's plugged into that.
Yeah.
But it's going to die in a couple minutes.
Well, now's a good time as any to beg.
No, if the power comes back, I'm streaming. This sucks. I was down and ready to go for Slay the Spire 2. I want to play, but this is just insanely stupid.
See, this is some classic Phil, i.e. a few months back. You don't see those stupid Pokemon cards. He used to pretend he wanted to play video games.
Quick shout outs. So typical average Slay the Spire 2. Guys, I was pumped to play Slay the Spire 2 today. I was super pumped.
Mm-hmm.
I was so excited to play with you because I love this game.
Yeah, sure.
Not last long running everything. The point of a battery backup is that you're supposed to have enough time to properly save and shut down everything.
I'm trying
you're
to
doing.
find when he starts
It
yelling
doesn't
at
last a
power
long
company.
time. Yeah, it doesn't. Like this battery backup, I would guess would last like 20 minutes tops. Let me check it. It'll say right
Oh
on it.
my God.
So, and that's been what? 10 minutes?
I guess.
So I probably have about half an hour left to hang out with you guys. You want me to? I'll just stay here, but I can't play a game. I can't even turn on my PC.
Why don't you go spend time with your
We
wife?
could just hang out and talk until the power goes out, I guess, if you want to.
Anything but spending time with fucking Cat, bro. It's like, yeah, the power's out. I got like 10 minutes of power left. I will stay with you guys, huh? What do you say?
Do that. In fact, you know what? Here, I'll stop recording. There's
Good
no
idea.
point in me continuing to record.
Yeah, it sucks.
Because I'll just leave this as an archived stream.
What a treat.
But like I said, no, what sucks now is when the power goes out,
come on, Phil.
we're gonna be stuck with like nothing to do besides mess around on our phones, right? Like there's nothing else to do all day. And the
God,
worst
no.
part about it is it's cold, it's freezing outside with snow, and we don't even have heat because there's no power. So these idiots picked the worst possible day for this to happen.
See? That's how Phil really feels. Power goes out. The power company's full of fucking idiots. Cat, exactly. Like,
Someone tipped $1 says
you could tell Phil does not like Cat as much as he liked Panda Lee. Honestly, from what I could tell too, Panda Lee seemed more fun. Granted, she was annoying, but she was more attractive. She was younger. She was thinner. She seemed interested in all the shit Phil was up to. Like Panda Lee really, weirdly enough, liked Phil. Cat, I get the vibe that she can't stand this motherfucker. That's the energy I get.
dude, leave and grab lunch or go out. Are you stupid?
Yeah, we did watch this. Like, I'm just looking for the point of where Phil just basically roasts the power company to make the point that when he was pretending that it was the power company's fault that he got scratched by Jasper and he kind of make it seem like a joke, that's just how he genuinely fucking felt. Because this was like a prime
Power's
moment
out.
of
I literally got an
Phil.
email from the electric company saying there's a major power outage. No one has power. How am I going to go out and get food? No one can cook.
See, I bet when Jasper scratched his ass up, that's the energy he had. Yeah, fucking power
All right.
company can. I'm all scratched.
Obviously,
up.
it was a
What's
freak
them being
thing.
Stupid.
Like I said, sometimes shit just happens. I'm not mad at Jasper. I'm not mad. What would we be mad at the fan for? You know what I mean? Like, it was just a freak thing. And the thing is, I'm in pain right now. Like, right now.
Bro, he was totally mad. I wasn't mad. I'm going to tell you I wasn't mad. Would you be happy married to... Nobody would be. Like, I know Kat cheated on her boyfriend or some shit, the Subaru man. And then they're saying, like, Phil was saying that there was domestic abuse or something. But if that was the case, how come Subaru man got married and had kids? And Kat is now obese with fucking Phil. This is just so many layers.
I got burning. I've got pain on my chest because of these cuts. I did shower and wash and everything, so they're not as bad. It was much worse last night. It's better
Exactly.
now, but still I'm in pain.
How can Phil get the food? He can't drive out there. It's snowing at the time. You fucking bigot. You terrible human. Hex for the 5. Gundo, I can't believe you would make fun of this serious occupational hazard. Clearly, he has the most dangerous job. I'm a welder. You know, you're right. Like, we shouldn't be making fun of Phil. You're lucky that you aren't streaming at home playing video games and opening Pokemon cards and then being scratched by a cat because your room has like 7 fucking fans for no discernible reason other than you're too cheap to buy fucking central air.
And that's
He's so affluent, but he won't get air conditioning.
why you might have noticed, oh, he looks a little weird. Yeah, I'm not casual. I'm not relaxed right now. I can't really be relaxed when I'm in pain. Okay.
Oh
So that's what's going on. Anyway, it's
Go outside. How will he get a possible $2 donation? Okay, he got a point.
life. It happens when you have a cat. Remember one day, this was years ago, when I had my old chair, Jasper was right here on the arm of the chair, and he'd been there, what, a zillion times, right?
I don't remember.
And this one particular day, he slipped, and he kicked me with his claws back, same back claw, and he cut me all the way up my arm. And that cut was very bright and deep. You could see it on camera. And that has resulted in a really big scar.
Show us.
Going across my arm that never went away. Well, guess what?
What?
I'm about to have 7 big scars on my chest for the rest of my life. I'm going to look like I got into a knife fight with someone.
No, you won't. Phil, you are such a queen. Bro. He's going to have like the lamest little tiny markings on his chest in the old folks' home.
Because Jasper did a double drop kick on me last night.
It wouldn't happen if you just
From
left
the
the
number
cat
one-
the fuck alone. Here we go with this again. I hope you guys are ready for the Ego 2020.
So, anyway, yeah, it sucks. What can I do?
What can you do?
It's life. And
this is
that's
gonna
why
go
I'm
on for another
feeling a little
how many
uncomfortable
minutes?
today. Okay. Okay. All right. So we're going to hang out for about another 15, 20 minutes. And then I'd like to end the morning show and get into gears today.
Why did he have to tell everybody about this shit?
So
I'm
today,
ready to leave, personally.
please support the stream.
I think
If you
it's too much
can.
Phil
First
for
of
me.
all, if you're watching on YouTube, please give the stream a like. I haven't been bringing up engagement recently enough.
No. I think I had enough, Phil. We subjected everyone else to like just gobs of Phil, mountains of Phil, heaps of Phil today. Jesus, this is too much. Let's try and find something else real quick before I get on my way, because I'm about ready to dip. Honestly, I've had too much Phil. Trying to find that AOC woke one thing. That was pretty fucking funny. Great. Where did I put that? Jesus Christ. This thing is full of leftist bullshit. Oh my good Lord. Who the fuck is that? Oh, Bill Burr being. Oh, what the fuck is this?
Makes me wanna wag my tail. When it comes, I wanna wail.
Thanks, mailbox.
We just got a letter.
I'm out. I hate politics. American politics seems like it's just brain rot. It's completely retarded. I don't even know what to do with this anymore, man. I think I've had enough today. The Pokemon one with Candace has me dying lately. Well, where is that? I have no idea what that is. Is that ALC putting? No. Thought it was going to be ALC doing more in vitro fertilization shit. And here we go. This is what I was looking for. I saw it recently.
Person who's been made an issue is Hassan Piker, who obviously endorsed Abdul al-Sayed in Michigan. You've been on his live stream, at least a few times. He's somebody who said, that America deserved 9/11. Now he backed off from that.
Yes, he's a politician.
But he said a lot of controversial things. Is he somebody that should have a role in the progressive movement going forward?
I think when we look at our elections that have happened, we have lost young people. Much hay was made about the fact that we lost young men in the last election.
Yeah, you told them they were useless. Like white men needed to step aside. It was definitely the age of women. I did a lot of reading on that shit. On that fucking video I've been working on. Broski. Of course they lost young men because the Democratic Party has nothing for young men. Frankly, what is there for a dude coming up now to look forward to or care about or want to die for in this country? Like, women are crazy. They're taking out their own kids. Dating apps are trash. Did you see that Bumble now allows men to speak to women first? And the whole point of Bumble is women are supposed to speak first, but women just habitually can't take the first step unless they know they're shooting for a guy that's way out of their league. That's the only time a chick will make a move. When she knows that this guy is so high above her, she can't help but to take the shot because she knows she might get lucky. That's kind of it. If she thinks you're on her level or below, you have to jump through hoops. So you got that going on. You got our fucking money losing value at 3.6% per year, per fucking year. That is just, it sucks, dude. It sucks. The housing market, absolute ridiculous. You can't buy a home that's decent for $500,000. People remember when $500 million literally got you a mini mansion. Now $500,000 is a single family home that kind of looks like shit. There is nothing for us. There's incentives everywhere for everyone but the heterosexual male in this fucking country. Why should we give a fuck? If a war breaks out, I'm not dying for this shit. Why would you? I'm dying so Dylan Mulvaney could like be the woman of the fucking year, bro. That's what the Democrats are focused on.
And many of the same consultants that are wringing
It's
their
Joe
hands
Oprah.
today were the same ones
It's been
talking
over.
about how we need to go on Joe Rogan and we need to be not
What
so
is Fontes?
willing to engage in cancel culture. And I think that the flip-flopping on this is a tactical debate that they may be having. I think the fact
listen
of
to
the
North
matter
Star.
is
Okay.
that Democrats can go
Why
on Joe
not?
Rogan, Democrats can go on Fox News, Democrats have a responsibility to build a winning coalition, and young people are engaging in mediums and
Okay,
conversations
comment too. Woke one was
that
crazy. AK,
we
I was
have a
wrong. Whatever,
responsibility
girl.
to attend to.
More like woke one was crazy. We realized we did things wrong, but it won't be that way this time, and it'll probably be worse. They're already teaming up with Hassan Piker. We're off the rip worse. Hacksmith too. We need a palate cleanser. Where's Dominic? All right, give me a second here. Jesus Christ. You know how many tabs I've got open? Oh, jeez. It's just becoming a job.
I like to shop Dominic Selena.
I don't even want.
There you go. What a palate cleanser. I feel better already. Monster talent.
And be responsive to. And even right now, when we look at this insurgent wave of what is happening, oftentimes when people are doing that Monday morning quarterbacking and what demographics voted where, the big one that's being ignored is the generational tidal wave.
I haven't
It's
been waiting to watch
not-
it.
You see it in the polling. It's
And
significant.
millennials are not, punk kids anymore.
Yeah.
We're grown adults with mortgages and kids, and
Ironically, she says that shit and getting in vitro fertilization. Like, come on, bro. We're grown-ups with kids. Not me, though. I'm going to wait till I get the guy I think is totally right for it. And I'm going to wait till I can have a geriatric
I mean, you
pregnancy.
got to see one at least.
Time for some Daddy
You want
Dominic.
Daddy Dominic? I knew you wanted Daddy Dominic, babe. Come on, a stud like me and a princess like you.
That's how I'm going to hit on AOC later.
Yeah, girl. Look at these muscles. I'm strong, girl.
One's enough, right? We don't need to see any more, right?
No, we
You
need to
want
see
Daddy
more.
Dominic?
Okay, maybe we don't need to see more. I take it back. I've made a grave error.
that generation is starting to be decisive at the polls, and there is anger at being ignored, sidelined, having our economic futures mortgaged by the generations that came before us on everything from the economy to climate, and we're taking the reins.
Fuck off with the climate. I don't want to hear shit about the climate. Fuck the climate. That's my take. Fuck the climate. I don't give a shit. I want fast motorcycles and fast cars. I don't want to hear shit about carbon emissions. I don't care. I want to be able to go just batshit crazy. Pin the thing and the bike goes so fast it feels like you're warp traveling. Fuck the what are we fucking? I forgot. I don't care if the world dies sooner. So what? Exactly. Duck the climate. Who cares? So I'll be dead. We're the generation that has to do all this crap. Like, I live in New York, right? So I have to like recycle everything, bro. I'm like recycling plastic that comes off of a piece of cheese, dude. These motherfuckers got me jumping through hoops, man. No, I don't care anymore. Meanwhile, the generation that came before, these people like drank beer while driving. Did you know you could drink beer and drive back in the day? And they just tossed the shit out the window into the forest and didn't give a fuck. Now, all of a sudden, I'm an adult and I got to give a shit about some stuff some motherfuckers did years ago. This doesn't even feel fair. This is lame and gay. They're like, oh, yeah, we got to get rid of the V8 engines, the carbon emissions. I don't want to hear it. These people will literally shut down New York City so Taylor Swift and her husband and all their friends can privately fly in and do more damage to the ozone layer than I'll ever do and the possible kids I have will ever do. But I gotta fucking recycle a piece of cheese plastic. No. Did you know New York forced us to use paper straws for our drinks? It was horrible. For like 2 years, dude, I had to drink my shit out of a paper straw, and it was all mushy and nasty and fucked, man. Fuck you people. I hate liberals because they make you do shit. Republicans kind of leave you alone. Kinda. But liberals are up your fucking ass. I know, Fluffy, this show's gone on way too long. Climate change, just a political tool to fool the... Yes, that and like the fucking Democrats are always on climate change, gender shit, and gender pay gap. That's another one they keep talking about. They're constantly telling you that women are being AR'd every 5 fucking minutes. It's just nuts, man. Okay. Here's another crazy white woman saying that she would like to offer children on TikTok. It's perfectly fine and normal. I'm telling you, this chick is voting Democrat. She's voting for AOC. Come here, you. Right now. Come here, Jasper. Come, Jasper, kitty.
I'm tired of.
Come here, you little freak.
Terrified of Callan getting sick. He's a sick
Not my
baby.
fault
A
you
sick
tripped
baby
on
is
shoes. Get
miserable.
over here.
He's sick now with a double ear infection.
Fine.
Clearly has a bellyache.
Then I won't give you
It's
attention.
miserable. I feel like the other kids are going to get him sick all winter long. She wrote
Ah,
that,
that's
right?
it.
Correct. I always feel strongly against sleep training. I feel like it's abusive to.
Why would you like film all this stuff?
And not respond? But I made the decision. I did it with Cal.
This is just crazy. Bro, I'm telling you. Liberal white women act like they're the most oppressed group of people in this country. Oh! Damn it, dog. What's up, dude? How's it going? Oh, that's right. I did say I'd take you for a run at 7. Okay, I forgot. That was my fault, Fluffy. I watched too much Phil.
Much crying. It's incredibly stressful. She wrote that.
You know, could any of these bitches learn how to mix their audio, please? For the love of God.
Harmful in any way. The doctor said it was okay. Plenty of people sleep train.
Okay. X for the 5. Single best thing AOC could do is get young men to vote for Democrats. Is flash the camera. I don't think I care to see her nips.
Their kids at that age,
She will
it's
off you.
necessary as a third child, is what she wrote, right? Correct.
This lady really sat here and filmed all of it. Oh, Jesus, fuck, I'm fucked. Thanks a lot. Damn white women. I'm so sick of white women. Why the hell would you like put this on TikTok, dude? Oh. Hold on. Let's see. I'm not okay, but I have to be okay because I'm a mother and there are no other choices than to be okay era. Then somebody makes this, probably with AI. POV, you come home and wifey's filming one of her crying on the phone videos again, which is so accurate of what the hell is going on, dude. Bruh. What is there for like a young man in this country anymore? I mean, I could at least reminisce of like the 20 teens hanging out with like strippers, playing music, getting action, getting laid off of Tinder, dude. Like, man, that shit seems like it's a foreign idea now. Oh, hold on. Alinity thirst. Oh, wow, that is loud. Damn it, Alinity. Alinity apparently is changing the battery for her smoke alarm, but she's struggling. Of course. Even while changing the battery for her smoke alarm, she has to have the camera pointed at her ass. You can do it. Could you imagine, like, being this useless, but also getting so rich from it? Think about it. This chick is not that smart, but she's a millionaire. Ceiling bird. That's a funny one. Bitch, get a ladder and take it the fuck off and change the battery. What the fuck, dude? It's not rocket science. I'm actually getting bothered. I'm muting this. Come on, girl. You are 38 years old. I couldn't have, like, I remember someone was like, you don't know how hard it'd be to be a woman. Like, if I was a decent looking chick with all the fucking talents I got, I'd be rich.
Question. Is this silence under?
Obviously, the battery's dead. Bro, she even has ads on her streams for the Helix mattress. What? 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 How? How does Helix Mattress watch this shit and go, yeah, this is the girl we need to help us sell beds? Bring back Dominic. Are you sure? Are you sure? Yeah, she's 38. Terrible. Oh my God. I'm ready to quit for the day, actually. Alinity has millions of dollars. Bro. No, not watching. Nope, definitely not watching that lady pour hot wax on her kids. Oh, this one's funny, though. This one's funny. This is going to touch you children.
No, it's a great start in this town, to be honest.
Goofy white woman moves to India and thinks she's going to stay for 2 years. But then she lives in India and decides to leave within 2 weeks.
I'm honestly like kind of over India already. I think I'm just going to leave. The men here are just, there's something wrong with them. I just need to get out of here. I'm just done. Sick of the cow poop on the roads. Sick of the trash.
I love when liberal women put themselves through this shit. I love it. This is my favorite. This is the best. For some reason, she thought India is going to be more civilized than England.
Absolutely everywhere. I mean, look at that garbage. It's disgusting.
It's
I
great.
got the year-long visa because I wanted to come here and, do a whole tour around India. At this point, I don't even want to stay 2 weeks. Not.
You get what you fucking deserve, lady. Like, what delusion was she under that India was going to be fantastic to stay in? Hold on. We got stuff going on here. 50 from Menestopheles. Holy crap, you're still here. It's been like 3.5 hours. Yeah, you're right. It's time for me to get out of here. You're right, Menestopheles, but thank you for this. Obviously. Damn thing.
And so, can you imagine how many lives this is going to be saving?
Fluffy will have the finest treats. Laser beam war crime for the 5. Hope everyone is having a happy waifu day, waifu Wednesday. How about this for waifu Wednesday? This is the life the children crave.
Don't you worry, child.
An annoying Chungus humor girlfriend.
Oh, you want me to get that for you?
What? Okay.
Oh, shit.
That dude looks like the guy from Coldplay.
She's a killer queen.
Now, electronic, yes. A lot of people are like, yuck, the foot thing. Now, here's what's funny. Check this shit out. Damn it. Wrong button. I saved it because of the comments. Oh, shit, she's beautiful. She's so fucking hot. No reaction to sexy toes. He pissed me off. Bro, you have no idea how fucking horny dudes are. Gorgeous. Let's see. Don't feel like you resemble Billie Eilish. What? Billie Eilish? Lucky bastard. Damn, and you didn't invite me. Bro, won the lottery. Did they fuck? Like, bro, people, especially dudes today, are so desperate for a crumb that they are now hungry for toes 24/7. Okay, check where the base account is. Lord, how do I do that? It's probably India. Laser beam war crime for the vibe. Oh, we did that. Sorry, war crime. That's what brought on that whole bit of shenanigans. Hold on, I'm having technical difficulties. Dallas Dog for 20. Gundo, have you talked about the Tran 5 race lady? You called it. What? Tran 5 race lady? Let me look this up. Is it exactly Trans 5 race lady? Tran. Then I'm definitely getting out here. Trans race lady likely refers to Charlie Martin, a prominent professional racing driver and LGBTQ activist who competes in endurance motorsports and the goal of becoming the first transgender driver to complete the 24-hour Le Mans. Alternatively, a queer, like, what did this person do? Crash or something? Because if it's a woman, let's see. Don't you dare skip me, Gundam. Well, what did I was hitting a lot of buttons, so I probably lost it, to be honest. Wait, here we go. It's at the top. Just for showing up, Papa G. Stay golden, Pony Boy. Thank you for the day. Look, let's get this going on here. We have to celebrate. Oh, crap. It broke again.
It's cat booty juice. It's cat booty juice.
I don't know what I'm looking at here, dude. Here we go. What the what? Bro, what? Somebody sent me down a fucking rabbit hole.
In the 24 hours of the Nürburgring, a race that pushes teams to their limits for 24 hours of continuous racing. I'm Belinda, and I cover stories of incredible women across the automotive and motorsport space. And today I'm covering the incredible Charlie Martin, aka Go Charlie. Now, motorsport is one of the most demanding environments in the world. Every decision a driver makes is visible. Every mistake has consequences, and your performance is constantly measured, whether that's lap times, how you compete, or your overall results.
Yeah, we know what the fuck a 24 hours is.
It is a sport that has underrepresented talent. And the beauty of Charlie is that she became representation for so many that couldn't see themselves within the sport. Now she's raced in single-seaters, GT cars, prototypes, and a range of endurance events, including multiple podium finishes in the Brit Car Endurance Championship, and class podiums in the Lamborghini Super Trofeo Europe Series. And climbing onto that podium in Le Mans, she stood in a space where she proved you can compete and increase the visibility, where few like her have ever stood before. But
I love how women will facilitate shit like this and then try to market as a win. But then the literal second, and I mean the second, a trans person does something to them personally that they don't like or they can't stand or that upsets them, they become instantly transphobic. Instantly. Like that shit flips so quickly. So quickly. Especially like if they have kids and they're relatively normal, they flip that. Dude, I'm sitting here like that's no woman can actually race against men. I don't give a shit. And that's proof of it right there. You know how I know? I was a part of a couple gambling rings and I put my money on a female racer because I ran out of points. And that bitch cost me everything. One bad pick. I can't remember that woman's name, but she was in BSB trying to compete with men. You know that bitch crashed out on the sighting lap, dude? The sighting lap. How the fuck do you crash out on the sighting lap? Transracial, not transracing. Transracial? What? That's a white person. I'm getting lost here. It's all like Facebook videos. Damn, this shit looks terrible. Give me a second. I haven't heard about any of this.
and achieving my goal. Sure.
Okay. That's all Facebook has. Fast forwarding because it's probably copyrighted music.
Sure, I want to do that as a driver because it's the biggest thing I can think of doing. But equally, I want to do something that can inspire positive change in the world. Someone who's LGBTQ plus, making history at the greatest race in the world. It's got to happen.
Oh, man, I'm about to give up. You had to give me an exact name. So I found the wrong person is what you're saying. We went down a rabbit hole into the wrong rabbit hole. Oh, my good Lord. What's this? Nope, not watching that. Looks like AI. That's it. It's punishment time, actually. I'm tired. It is time for me to leave. Time for Daddy Dominic.
Fuck yeah, girl. I know you want Daddy Dominic.
If you go to his YouTube channel or his TikTok now, this is the current thing he's up to.
Does mommy want to change my poopy diaper? Please, mommy, I took a poopy.
Yeah, that's right. More unexplainably weird content.
Mommy, I just went poo-poo. Does mommy want to change my poopy diaper?
Anyone here want to change this guy's diaper? You know?
I'm telling you, when Dominic gets old, it's going to be dark. Dallas Dove at 10. No, the transracial lady, white lady identified. Oh, that lady. What happened to her ass? Oh, man. That's it. I'm literally leaving after this. Rachel Dozell or something. What's she doing now? Okay, here we go. Rachel Dozell back in the spotlight after really new career choice. What is that? Went from back in the spotlight after she's pursuing new career as sex coach. Man, I'm literally leaving after this.
That's true. So, do you prefer? Is it Nkechi? Is that correct?
Nkechi, yeah.
Nkechi, okay. And so is that the name you're going by currently? Just want to make sure I'm correct with that.
I changed my name in 2016. It's been quite a while, 10 years since.
Look what she did to her fucking hairline.
Yeah. So I changed my legal name and have been, everything that I do in daily life, personal life has been.
Nah, bro. I don't even have enough time to
so,
get my trailer registered.
I just still,
not registered,
like
inspected.
online, people know me as Rachel. It's not a big deal if people call me Rachel, it's, what do you want to call me? It's Rachel.
Okay, get to the meat and the potatoes.
The edibles program there with that effort. And have taken it from like 400 pounds of produce a year to 4,236 pounds of produce a year in the same amount of land space. So I'm a little competitive, but anyway, yeah. So I've been like, that's been kind of my human rights advocacy link as far as giving back to the community. It's all volunteer. I'm an unpaid employee of the University of Arizona, technically.
Fast forward.
About having to turn to OnlyFans as and nude modeling and explicit content, just self-play. I don't interact with other creators on the platform, but to really become passionate about having to turn to OnlyFans as and nude modeling and explicit content, just self-play. I don't interact with other creators on the platform, but like that kind of came from necessity because I turned to hair braiding, locking, twisting, weaving natural hair when all of my jobs were falling apart in 2015. So I leaned into that, but I was at the time pregnant with Langston, who's now 10.
Oh my
and
fuck.
I developed pregnancy onset carpal tunnel.
What?
And I had bilateral carpal tunnel syndrome. And it got to the point where I couldn't feel my fingers. My fingers were numb and I couldn't like grip hair anymore. And so I had to shut down. I had 220 clients here in Tucson when I closed my braiding business and had to get bilateral carpal tunnel surgery.
How come she couldn't hire somebody else to do the braiding? out of my own idle curiosity.
Then I had to heal from that surgery, of course. So all of that took time. And so meanwhile, I completed
right,
the Master Gardener program.
This is getting boring.
Be heard and understood and kind of validated in terms of what their desires are and what brings them pleasure. So I was researching like whether or
Thank
not
you for becoming a
there's
member,
sex
John.
therapy, there's just becoming a sexologist, there's becoming a sex coach, and I felt like
All right. That's it. People demand me to leave. So be it. Because this is boring. Like, honest to God, I was expecting something more interesting. Good night, everybody. Fuck it. Gonna go run with the dog.
Baby, I compare you to a kiss from a rose on the grave. The more I get to you, the strangers in bloom. Yeah. Now that your rose is in bloom, a light hits the gloom on the grave. But I can't hit those anymore. I used to be able to sing that song perfectly.